Tom Brady done? Is he finished?
And Green Bay is not Green Bay right now.
You always wrong. Ooh.
Let's go back to Philly. A big trade just happened. Jimmy Butler.
And he's facing his former team, so you know it's gonna be some animosity.
And in the number one spot
For now.
Oh.
Seeing that field in Mexico City, it shows how stupid the NFL is. Now the East. How we looking? Favorite team.
Favorite team.
With this trade happening, does this mean the Sixers are the front runner, are the favorites?
So you can stand up here and defend the player that just went 1 for 11 and then all of a sudden got sick.
Work day is getting on my nerves, but you know I'm here. We talking about sports, man. So I ain't even thinking about work right now. I'm thinking about sports.
That's why your laptop dead.
Yes, we are back at Smoke Session, your Wednesday night sports delight. It is the Platform Sports Talk Show. I am your boy Smooth.
And Sadal.
And stand, baby.
Because when it's about sports,
It becomes our business.
And business just picked up.
what's going on with you, fellas?
Knuckle punch! Knuckle punch!
Yes, once again, we are live, 1833 Dunn Road, Florissant, Missouri, 63033, inside Waterford Plaza, the Platform Sports Talk Show. This is the go-to show every Wednesday night.
Come get your smoke on.
For the first time in a long time, we back at Smoke Session. They got that Wi-Fi, cuz. They got that Wi-Fi, dog. But before we go any further, let's welcome our special guest. Up first with the white tee. Yep, in my white tee.
In my white tee.
In my white tee. He's back,
Yeah.
third time.
Third time's the charm.
So he's not a citizen, he's a native.
Native.
There we go.
oh man, I just got native vibes.
Yeah, man, you a
Man, I
native.
just made that word up. I'm
I
copyrighting.
was
that.
so sitting here, I'm
We
like,
got
Yeah,
Brian
man,
Baker.
look.
Yeah.
I'm working on that copyright.
I was sitting there like, yeah, that sound about right.
It's pending. It's pending.
Copyright pending. Right.
Right.
Ending.
So we got Brian Baker. You see his social
sir.
media information on the bottom on Instagram. You see it on your screen.
Word up.
How you doing, man?
Good man. How you, man?
Doing
how
good,
are
man.
y'all? How's everybody?
Hey, we
I
great.
came back to the ball head committee from last show.
Hey,
know
you
what
gotta
I'm
do
saying?
it.
I had to do it, brother.
Got to do
I
it.
was inspired.
There we go. You know, we're glad that, Sadal and I are glad that we inspired you, man.
Yeah.
Y'all always
You
do,
know.
man.
Yeah,
you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Just,
I
don't get that Beijing and that male
And you
lace
know
front.
what?
Don't do that.
I was this close
Don't
to surprising
do it.
y'all with the wigs just for this show.
Oh
Just
my
for this
God.
show.
Oh, my
But then
God.
somebody told me you got to keep it for 2 weeks, and I'm like, I can't go to work like that tomorrow. I have to quit.
Yeah, that's what's
Oh,
up,
man.
man. So just tell everyone a little bit of, what you do, man.
First of all, my name is Brian Baker, like you said. I work full time. My actual place of employment is Lambert Airport, but I do also cut grass. Underdog Lawn Care. If you need any grass services, call me. I have my boy Fred hook me up. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm just a sports lover like everybody else.
There it is, man. Once again, third time on the show. Good to have you back, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Now, up next, first time.
Rookie.
First time in the hot.
Rookie, man. Go give me some popcorn.
We got T-Rail Johnson in
Boy, go watch them damn jock straps. Let anybody tell you to talk.
Where the Mickey Mouse bag you got to wear?
Now, T-Rail, I know that you have been a fan of our show. You've been getting at me on Instagram saying we got a good show.
Yeah.
Glad that you got you on. Let everybody know what you do, man.
So what I do is my main occupation is I'm actually a plumber. I lay pipe for a living.
Let me slide over down a little further.
Ladies,
Count on
whoa, ladies,
Is he talking about Mr. Morgan
This is a
or is he
family
talking about
show.
Mario Brothers?
Nah,
We are talking about
Mario Brothers. And then I play rugby, actually. Believe
There
it or
we
not.
go.
I'm a rugby player. I play wing.
A real man sport.
Yes, sir. I play for St. Louis and the National All-Star team. So we going up.
That's what's up, man. How long have you been playing rugby?
I've been playing rugby since I was 18, so about 8 years now. I'm 26, about 8 years. You know, got a lot of injuries.
I bet.
If you see one of his recent pics on Instagram, you'll see a bloody T-Rail. I mean, it was like one of the movies.
The grill,
It was
grill
all
was gone.
everywhere.
That was after I cleaned up.
Ooh.
golly.
Rugby ain't no joke, man.
Right. Y'all
I
wear
tried-
helmets, do y'all?
That encouraged me to run faster.
Yeah, I bet.
So,
I tried it for 30 minutes back in high school. What the biggest just came up and popped me. I'm like, wait a minute. Where the pads at? They was like, it ain't no pads. Nope.
Just
Y'all
get a-
can miss
Get
me
a striped shirt
with that.
and your hopes and dreams.
Nah, I had no aspirations to play rugby.
That's
man.
Killer Man, the professional version.
So
Man,
Right,
ain't
that's
it
what
though?
is.
So with that being said, what inspired you to play rugby? When you see everybody else playing basketball, baseball, football, whatever, what inspired you to play rugby?
What inspired me to play rugby was I didn't make the football team in college. You know, I was trying to walk on, be some star, and I was like, man, I got to weight lift at 5 in the morning every day, go to class at 7, and then I got to wait for the seniors to get done playing their time and work my way up, and I was like, nah. So then my roommate was like, yo, you should play rugby. And I'm like, what is a rugby? So I went out to practice. I'm just natural balling, and next thing you know, that's where it took off. So I just started going from there.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't even know we had a rugby team here.
Yeah, we
Go check it
got
out.
about 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Check it
My
out,
home-
man.
It's beyond me.
Beyond me.
A couple of my friends from high school play for a couple of them. I can't remember the names right now.
And it took
They
the
play
LFL
for 'em.
also.
That's
That's
what's
what
up.
they said.
So what's the name of the actual leagues that you play for? So
It's
people can try to
called-
check it out.
It's the team I play for is the St. Louis Ramblers, but we just merged with another team called the Royals.
You know,
So we
hold
all
on.
combined as
I'm
one.
sorry. Turn your mic on. I don't think it's on.
Maybe it was. No.
Yeah.
We gonna get it.
We good right there?
There we go.
There
There
it
it
is.
is.
All right,
Now.
Rookie hazing.
There.
A little
First
rookie
five
hazing.
rookie
I think
Yeah.
mistake.
See, we got to make sure
Rookie
everybody
mistake.
can hear you clearly, man.
I may or
So-
may not have
so-
stuck
right.
my finger over
trying
there
to
and
get
cut
you
it
right.
off on you.
Dang. All right, so yeah, I play for St. Louis Ramblers. Missouri got a whole league going on. We got D1 league, D2, D3, and we have tournaments every Thursday at Forest Park. Start about 6 o'clock. It's 7-on-7 right now, but when the fall season starts, it'll be 15 versus 15. Did y'all know rugby was 15 versus 15?
No, I didn't.
Never knew.
I did. 'Cause I
30
bought a
men on the
rugby
field
video.
at one time. 30
You get tackled by 14.
Man, you gotta keep
15
your head on a swivel.
No, you got to
Man.
think about it. And then your teammates piling up.
That's
It's
what I'm
you
saying.
and 29
Hey, bro,
other
I'm down. People still jumping on top of the
I'm
pile.
down, man.
I'm
I'm
down.
down.
Go
I ain't-
whistle.
I ain't even got the damn ball
So I
no
got a white
more.
football or something?
I mean, it don't matter what color it is, but it is like a big old football. It's like a football, 2 footballs in one.
Right, like a football, soccer ball.
Yeah, like
Okay.
football, soccer ball. It got a little weird shape in it that make it.
How much
not
it
a
weigh?
football.
It's a soccer ball.
I'm not sure how much it weigh, but it's pretty big, and you can only pass it backwards. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot
Now
of
that
people
was
don't.
crazy.
So,
That-
lot of people don't know
so,
that.
Lateral
you
only.
pass it back, but kick it, forward.
Yeah, you can
in
kick
the
it
air.
forward.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see when you're speedy guys.
So
like
you pass
myself.
it back as you go forward.
Right. Like off the longest yard when they were just throwing it
All
back.
them laterals.
Right,
yeah.
like laterals.
Yeah, laterals. Yeah.
You
all that
moving
kind
forward, but moving backwards at the same time. There's no
It's just
progress.
like laterals. and
Who would have thought it?
That's deep right there.
That's real deep.
Yeah.
When I take one step forward, I
That's
gotta
a
throw the
good
ball
poem.
2 feet back.
I was moving forward, but I was
Message.
moving backwards at the same time. That's a good poem.
There it is.
They can't turn it like a rugby player.
All the forward progress I made.
Right.
But I was going backwards the whole time.
Like rugby.
And for those watching this show for the first time, you have an option on your mobile device, your cell phone, whatever, to comment throughout the show. It don't matter what it is. but it has to be sports related. We want to make sure that we engage with you. It's not just about us. It's about y'all. It's what's called the Platform Sports Talk Show. So, with that being said, we got all the welcoming guests and everything out the way. It's time for the round table, and it begins right now.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
The ESPY Awards nominations out,
Okay.
and some of them are real weird. You know, they got the best NFL player. The nominees are Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees, Aaron Donald, and Todd Gurley. So either way,
That's a good list.
a Ram is coming home
Yeah.
with it.
You think so?
I'm calling Aaron Donald. That boy, he the only one that touched Tom Brady in the whole NFL playoffs. Touched him good, too. Threw him down. Bow.
Yeah, when you say best individual effort, yeah.
I got the picture, and I'm
going
going to put it on the T-shirt soon.
You know what? I've been saying Drew Brees for the whole year, right? Been saying Drew Brees.
You have.
Boy.
And then he
You-
let you
hey,
down.
He was a
Boy.
huge advocate during the
Huge
playoffs.
advocate.
I
Boy
was a
coming
huge
on.
advocate,
Well, not during the
but
season, yeah.
I'm a believer, man. Pat Mahomes, man, is that dude.
Pat Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes. I would give it to him, man.
Interesting.
I give it to him, man.
Hold on, what do we always say? My name is Pat, and these are my homies.
Right. Who came in second place behind, what was it? Who won MVP? Brady?
No,
No, Pat
Oh,
did
Pat
it.
Mahomes won MVP.
Oh, he won MVP? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think Drew Brees came in second.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Okay. All right. I was going to say maybe Gurley, but
Y'all was right. I gave y'all the congratulations, remember?
yeah, you're right. You're right. Who you got?
Oh, I hate to agree with him.
Mahomes.
If you go individual effort, though, Mahomes. Just for this year, especially,
Yeah.
I go with him. I
I
want
like
to say
Todd
Drew Brees
Gurley.
so bad.
I like Gurley because he play like I play, and I watch him just envision myself in his shoes. That's me right there. I'm
But
going.
do you think it's going to last with him? Because now they say he has arthritis in his knee.
Well, that is a huge debate and a huge factor, but hopefully they come up with something. It's the NFL. They got to have some type
He had it
of.
in
They
college,
are
too, though.
maintaining, the team, the
Cryogenic.
coach,
To
Todd
keep
Gurley
him going.
himself is maintaining that it's not going to be a problem.
He
He
said that
says
in college,
that.
though.
Right. He
That's
said
what
that
they're
last year.
saying.
Look, man,
They
it was
got
a
all that expensive.
But at
But
the
a
same
knee
time,
is
it was a problem
they
at the wrong
drafted
time.
a running back in the second round. I believe it was the second round.
Mhm.
They retained
R.J. Henderson.
Malcolm Brown.
Right.
And they picked up a third running back.
Right.
Plus, they still got John Kelly and Malcolm Brown. The running back they drafted was R.J. Henderson
Yeah.
or D.J. Henderson Jr. I don't know. There was a R, a J, and his last name
So
is
they got
Henderson.
3 running backs other than Todd Gurley. They picked up.
And plus, when they drafted Todd Gurley, he was fresh off of ACL. So
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think we worried about arthritis. Well, yeah, we should be.
Yeah, that's a chronic.
I say
ordeal.
Arthur is a pain.
Yes, he is.
Speaking of ACLs, man,
Oh, God.
Oh boy. Oh,
that hurt
we
me.
really gonna do it. We really gonna do it right now.
That hurt. What, we gonna say that for later?
Yeah,
Who
man.
y'all? Oh, okay.
You got NBA
Please
talk.
know,
do.
y'all
Please
know
do.
y'all
Because I don't feel like talking about that right off the bat.
All right.
That hurts.
All right. Yeah.
But there's also another category for the ESPYs. The WWE has earned an ESPY category,
Right. A category.
the best WWE moment. You got Ronda Rousey winning the women's title. You got Becky 2 belts being born at WrestleMania 35.
2 belts.
You got Roman Reigns' triumphant return from leukemia. And then you got Kofi Kingston winning the WWE title.
Kofi.
I don't know.
Kofi.
It's hard. It's between Kofi and Roman.
It's Kofi, man.
I was
Yeah,
about to say Roman.
Cause Kofi made me cry. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at the TV crying. I was like, dang, this really happened,
Kofi,
man.
man.
I live to see this.
I just want to shout out Fred because I ain't seen WrestleMania in like 20-something years. I appreciate the watch party.
Oh,
man.
yeah, definitely, man. It's all
Man,
good.
man, I forgot how good wrestling was.
Man, cause look, I was like, this is the first full black African your mama live in Ghana. Like
That's
he,
up for debate. Don't start that one. You
Oh,
know,
no,
they
that's
got the
real.
People go, you can't colorize people. God, come on.
shut up. Colorized and everything. Like he went back to Ghana, had this big reception. This is a big deal, man.
Now who did that?
Kofi
Kingston.
Kingston.
I didn't see that.
And he ain't lost the match. Well, it ain't on TV. It's like you got to go on the WWE Network, which you can get for $9.99 and subscribe and watch it.
They don't
like,
sponsor this show.
They don't.
They need
Might
to.
pick it up later.
Remember we tried to get sponsors last week. You heard from anybody?
Not yet. Damn. Sorry, man.
This is brought to you by Otterbox. I'm just going with what we got.
Let's throw something out, man. You know.
Right.
Y'all was moving forward but backwards at the same time.
Rugby.
Message.
Message.
We need my.
Damn, we do. We need this man
my
soundboard.
soundboard, man.
Yeah. We'll make it happen.
Also, Kofi ain't lost a
Watch this.
damn match since.
Nope. Sure hasn't.
Oh, he got that. He got the headphone jack too. We finna turn up today.
We're gonna try to do something here.
We's finna turn up today.
Hey,
It's about to go
it's
down.
not the super show for nothing. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
that's why I got all this unnecessary gold on. But best believe when I,
Oh, Trinidad James over
but
there.
best
Right. There it is.
Trinidad James. I ain't heard his name in forever.
Trinidad James.
but best believe when I get in this car, it's all of this getting taken off. Cause I'm finna go
We are
Uber
in North County.
downtown.
You know what? I did pull up.
No, he
I pulled
gonna
up
swoop
next to him.
downtown.
Yeah, swoop downtown.
Hey man, how I get on swoop, man? Hey man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk. I'm looking at all ways of income. I'm gonna turn them all on at the same time.
Yeah, you can definitely turn that one on.
Look. When I do Uber, I'll pull up in the pop hits. When I do swoop, I'll pull up playing that 2 Chainz. We're like, what's good, man? Hey, you call for a swoop? I bet.
So basketball wise, a few things is going on, man. What the hell is happening in Houston?
Man.
One source is saying Chris Paul can't stand James Harden. They having issues. He want to get traded. Then he's saying no, it's all good.
Chris Paul was
What's
supposed
going
to
on
be
in
a
Houston?
Laker in 2011.
He was, and that was some BS. Pull up playing that 2 Chainz. What's good, man?
There he go.
Hey,
My bad.
Hey, engineer guy.
There
I
he
feel
go.
like the
It's gone
part.
now.
I feel like the part that Chris Paul was shocked about is the one where Harden was making him choose between him and Chris Paul. That might be news to him, but I do feel like Chris Paul demanded a trade. And honestly, I don't understand how y'all can be mad at each other, or how James Harden has any room to be mad when,
At
bro, you
anybody.
did not
Yeah.
show up in that
It's a
series,
blame
bro.
game. Like you said, how you gonna tell me to beat the Warriors? You can't even beat your man.
That's why he will not win MVP this year. I mean, we already knew that, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think neither one of them want that kind of smoke, though. 'Cause if Chris Paul leave, James Harden already see what he's working with, and vice versa. So
And it ain't a lot.
Chris Paul, man, he can't go nowhere. His contract too big.
Yeah.
So you saying they should stay together?
They gonna have to. Both
Maybe
of them
he can finally
I think
go
Chris
to the
Paul,
Lakers.
they on like 100 million, 120 million. James Harden about 200 million. They ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody gonna trade for him. So.
James Harden stuck like Chuck.
Right.
Yeah.
And
They need to
now,
get rid of D'Antoni.
now there's also a lot of issues going on in Boston. So you know Kyrie, he said he pretty much gone.
And
But
then
now,
Kyrie say he gone?
yeah,
Yeah.
but now Al Horford.
Yeah.
He
Opted
gone.
out. Yeah. Well, is he gone or did he opt out?
no, he said he's not
yeah,
negotiating with Boston
yeah.
anymore.
He said he's done. Now word is the Lakers are interested in him,
No.
along with I believe who was it? The Mavericks.
Go to the Mavericks.
Mavericks coming up.
Yeah.
Mavericks
Porzingis trying to get out of there though. That's the thing.
What?
They said he's trying to leave now.
What?
Yep. He's trying to get out of Dallas already. Ain't even
Wow.
played a game.
Boy, you hurt, bruh.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yep.
I haven't
After that
heard that.
incident when he got jammed up overseas, wherever he's from, and the incident happened at the club, when he came back, he said he went out of Dallas for whatever reason.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Maybe he got jammed up with a
Because-
teammate, and the teammate shook.
The teammate probably did. That sounds like some basketball moves.
Conspiracy.
Well, he might have got D'Angelo Russell.
Yo, speaking of the Nets, that is the team that all the people are saying that Kyrie is going to go to.
Right.
That's what I heard.
So with that being said, where does that leave D'Angelo Russell?
Exactly. He ain't coming back here.
He needs to. Look,
He
the
can't
man.
go back to the Lakers.
Nah.
Yes, he can.
No.
he ain't.
You want to know
No.
why he can? Because everybody he had a problem with is gone. That whole team out of
Same
here.
ownership.
Ugh.
Yeah.
For now, because
For now, yeah. That's true.
they over here trying to figure out who name is
I don't
on
even
the
know who
title.
run the team no more.
Right.
Kurt Rambis' wife now? Who else?
I don't even know. Phil Jackson. done
No,
took over.
you got to pick a name in the hat real quick.
You're right, exactly.
Today it's Kurt
Who week
Rambis.
is it? Right.
Tomorrow it's Jenny.
Look,
ball
and then the
boy.
day after that wild card, it's Adam Morrison.
That
What?
wild card.
Forgot he was alive.
Hey, Kareem,
Man,
come on back for
That
one
boy
day.
got 5 rings and ain't do a thing.
Ain't made a layup.
Hey, James
Well,
Worthy, come on
nah,
over,
he
man.
got 3. He got 3? No, he got 2.
He got a couple. He got 2, I think.
He
was
got
on- he was
2.
in that,
I don't
that,
know if
that,
he was
that
there during the
after
Shaq
Shaq
era.
era. He was in the after Shaq era.
That boy got 2 rings and ain't play a minute.
Hey,
I wish I could be like Adam Morrison.
hey man,
Get
Jeremy
paid
Lin
for
got a
nothing.
ring.
Right.
Jeremy Lin straight got a ring.
McCall got a 3-peat.
He got 3 of them.
Shout
He got
out,
the
man.
only 3-peat right
The
now.
only 3-peat since Shaq and Kobe.
How many
Exactly.
minutes did he play though?
Like 3 minutes
If even.
total.
Hey man, that's how St. Louis do. We just
But
take
hey,
something.
Wait.
he got a
We
ring.
ain't got paid
Got a
for it.
ring.
We ain't
Hey
even
man,
got
that
paid
boy.
that
Hey
much.
man, that boy from St. Louis, man, he go take a ring. I think I want another ring.
Right.
So do you all remember the infamous shot by Kawhi Leonard?
Obviously,
That
yes,
You gonna plug it up? You can.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, I was talking about the shot that he made against
The
Philly.
pinball shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
right.
pinball shot against
Hey
Philly.
man, how you do a club pose in the middle of your shot?
Right. Right. Boom.
Watching others to go in.
Just going in, right?
What's
Me
funny
and the
about
gang.
the whole situation is
In braids.
there was a guy in that picture
Here's a guy.
in a suit, and nobody knew who he was.
Okay.
He was a player for the Toronto Raptors. So when the parade came, his shirt read the random guy in the suit.
Oh.
Genius.
He was like, y'all know who I am
Right.
now?
Marketing.
I'm out here.
That was dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Man,
All right. So
we got a show for y'all today.
Yes, we do. Once
Yeah, we
again, you are on YouTube. Let everyone know right now to subscribe to this page. Have them to click subscribe. Click on that.
Click on that goddamn bell.
Because anytime we go live,
You will be notified.
let's get into the topics. First
Real
off,
high.
wait a minute.
Sadal, I have a request. No, we probably can't do that. YouTube. I was gonna ask him to play Gloria, but I don't think you can.
yeah, we
damn.
can't do it.
Copyright.
It'll be our luck on this show. All of a sudden, click. Yeah,
We have
but
started something new, ladies and gentlemen.
congrats to the St. Louis Blues.
Word up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to the Blues.
They
Yes,
made
sir.
history defeating the ball of all teams, the Boston Bruins.
On their soil.
Yes.
That felt real good.
That's gonna be
man.
a movie.
Hey man,
The
the
Blues
boys
gonna
came
have a
from
movie.
last to first.
Boston
Yeah.
was looking sad.
Yo,
man.
T-Rail, right. The Blues need a damn movie for this.
That's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
a movie.
yeah. It's gonna happen.
That need to be a movie.
Bad news
Starring
bears.
John
part 3.
Hamm as Jordan Dennis.
Man, we had
Started from the
had-
bottom, now they're here.
There you go.
man, we had storybook kind of season, kind of like that Rams season.
Right.
Which is why we gonna get a
Yeah.
movie.
You know, we
Mighty
started
Ducks.
down, star quarterback goes down, we go all the way to Super Bowl with a backup. Shoot, this whole hockey team was full of backups and players that no one wanted,
And rookies.
and
Right.
interim head coaches and all that, man.
Wasn't the
Like-
goalie a rookie?
Yeah.
Yeah, the goalie is a rookie.
Goalie was a third or fourth stringer. He was
16 wins.
He wasn't even thought of
In the
back
playoffs.
back in November, December.
And he saved them so
Yeah.
many times.
Right.
He was a
right.
wall for real.
You
Yeah,
know what's
man.
funny about everybody's throwing these stats? Hey, he was the first goalie to have 16 wins in the playoffs and win the Stanley Cup. Well, when you think about
It
it,
takes.
you got to win 4 games in 4 series. So if you take 4, multiply it by 4,
Okay.
44.
Do I need to go to the board?
go.
Somebody, where's my chunk?
Anyway, you get 16. So there was nothing else for him to do except win.
That was pretty good, man.
Good job. Good job.
Also, shout out to Jordan Bennington for waiting until everything was over to show some emotion. That boy got on TV
yeah.
and didn't give a damn.
Boy.
Y'all want some fucking emotion?
So,
He was a
question.
savage.
Where were y'all at when they won last Wednesday?
I was at the house, man. I had tickets to the Enterprise watch party.
And them
I
most
just
40
I ain't
was
want to battle
alright.
that downtown traffic though, man. I stayed in the house eating Pizza Hut.
That's real.
Man, because let me tell you,
That's real.
You say you was where?
People was calling for swoops. I'm like, we might not be able to pick you up right now. We don't want to get through that traffic.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
bro.
traffic was insane. I left straight from the getaway. It was like time to make some money. I got off at 70 and Broadway. Boy, the traffic was all the way back to the Dome.
Wow.
People just walking. All I hear is Gloria, fireworks, people doing donuts in the middle of the street. I'm like, man, y'all ain't gonna like.
Somebody did donuts in that traffic?
They was jumping on cars.
They was jumping in cars,
Hey, you know
on
what?
cars.
That's the only reason I wanted to go down there, because when the Cardinals won the championship, I remember it was two guys standing on police cars drinking beer. And the police was letting them do it. Like, you got to pass to do whatever you, that's the only good thing about it.
Now you know good and damn well.
Good.
You know good and damn well.
Put a T on the end. Good.
You know good and damn well that wasn't going to go well for you.
And speaking of which,
Oh, I didn't say I was going to try.
Get off the car. Hey, wait a minute.
The Blues
I got
just
on the
won.
Blues.
right. And speaking of which, man, shouts out to the STL. No reported incidents
None.
of
Yeah.
anything.
That was dope.
Nothing but fun.
That was
Look,
dope.
and you know
That's
what?
what's crazy.
I got an issue with Fox too. They try to say shout out to the police. Shut up.
Right.
Shout out to
How they
STL
highlight the
Right.
for
people.
acting right.
Not to throw no
The police
shade.
wasn't doing nothing. Shout out to the police for all this
Yes,
great
sir.
work. All they doing is standing there talking. They talking to Al McGinnis and all these other people, just chit chatting and all that.
Right.
Police probably had a drink too.
Oh,
And-
know they
Oh,
did.
yeah, you know it.
Obviously.
A few of them.
Speaking of the Blues, I also want to shout out Tom Stillman. Him and his team, the ownership group, now 100% own the St. Louis Blues.
That's dope.
The St. Louis Blues are now officially 100% locally owned.
Okay.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
For St. Louis by St.
They the
Louis.
real
yeah.
St. Louis Blues.
They were formerly
That's the
owned
one.
by Sports Capital Holdings, LLC.
Right.
They owned the Blues from 2006 to 2012.
Super dope, man. Shouts out to Tom Stillman.
Yeah, that's ice.
So with that being said, what does his championship mean to you personally?
Personally, it don't affect me. But I like what it does for the city. I like the history behind it. I like the fact that the crazy part about it was we had, like you said, no incidents, but they had a shooting in Toronto at the parade. How
That's-
ironic is that?
That's part of my idiot.
Yeah. So my fault. But
What was it, like 2 million people at the parade? In
Right.
Toronto?
Man,
2 million? That's all
yeah,
of
they was
Canada.
almost up there with Chicago Cubs. I think they had like 5.
We don't talk about that team.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
We don't talk about that
team.
team outside of MLB standards on this show.
Oh, hell no!
Hit it again. No,
He ain't
okay.
do it. Come on, DJ.
I'm like, hit it again. No?
T-Bird, how about yourself, man?
I like being a part of history, watching it. You know what I'm saying? That's inspiring. I went to one Blues hockey game, and it was the preseason. And I left like, oh yeah, I'm finna work out every night, every day. It just felt motivated. And then seeing them come from the bottom and win, that's nothing but motivation. You know what I'm saying? A part of history too.
Sadal?
I just like them beating Boston.
Boston.
I just like that.
It's
Also-
real personal.
Also, it's like validation for the St. Louis sports fans. We had a certain owner.
Shh, that's my idiot of the week.
Yeah, yeah.
He messed him up.
That's my idiot of the week. Hold on.
He messed him up.
I'm not gonna go into that, man. Out of respect for your idiot of the week.
I appreciate you, sir. I got to echo with Sadal. The fact that it was a Boston team
Yeah.
in Boston, like, I don't care what it is. We can beat Boston in a spitting Louis in a bucket contest. I'm still going to be happy because we beat Boston. But
go.
it's the fact that it was done, which proves that St. Louis sports teams can overcome all the BS they
Yes.
get thrown at them. I hope the Cardinals were watching. I really hope
Oh,
they do.
man.
Yeah, they had.
If that ain't fuel for the fire, because to paraphrase Jay-Z, what's better than one parade? Two.
Right, right.
Yep.
And I'm ready. I'm going to have a coat on in October. Be like,
That was-
yeah.
That was dope how they opened up Busch Stadium for that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was
man.
nice. That was icing.
Yeah.
Because, Enterprise Center, I was like, all right, cool. I'm like, oh, they out in Busch Stadium. They were out there in the rain.
Right.
I was about to say when it rained that night.
Yeah.
It was so much blue in Busch Stadium. Let me tell you how much the Blues have impacted this city.
Tell us.
You all know the famous Game 6 bar right there, right behind the Oyster Bar downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be red. They'd have painted that mug blue.
Serious.
I drove by, I was like, this is the Game 6 bar talking about the 2011 World Series. It's supposed to be red. But then when you think about what the Blues did and then what the Cardinals ain't doing, it's like, well, you can always paint it back. Eventually.
The neighbors down the street from my house cut the Blues logo in their yard.
No, that's too much.
Wow.
You messing
Cut
with
the Blues logo
you
in
messing
their
with my
yard.
grass. That's too much.
Right.
Plus, I guarantee you, whoever did it probably charged them out the ass.
You
for
know
that.
they did.
Right,
Like first I had to cut over with my mower. Then I had to take my edger and get it on good.
Like, Future, I want $100 lineup.
You have an edge and a circle. I had to do it. I had to round the edge.
Right. But yeah, to me, it definitely hit different. I know we've experienced a few championships with the Cardinals, of course with the Rams, but you know, there's never gonna be another first time.
Right.
And for it to be, you silly.
He said a few with the Rams. Negro, they only won one.
Oh no, I said a few with the
Oh,
Cardinals.
you were combining them together.
And then I was
Okay.
saying with the Rams,
with the
we know
Rams.
winning one
Who's
as
on
well.
one?
But like I said, it's definitely special to finally be able to say we did it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
50-something, 52 years?
Yeah.
52
52
years.
years.
Right. And I knew that it was big because if you saw our show, the Facebook after show, you saw this man. He was like pretty much just
I was
stunned.
stunned. I was like,
stunned.
whoa.
Like he couldn't say anything for like 5 minutes. He was like, wow, I can't
It
believe
was an amazing moment, man.
You know, and also just to have a lot of people come together, whether it was blacks, whether it was whites, whether it didn't matter what race it was, everyone was on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever it was, talking about the Blues.
Yeah, showing
you know,
support, yeah.
so
And then, you know, Brett Hall.
Drunk Bret Hart. Our favorite guy.
You know we're
That's my dog. Brett Hall.
He real.
You gotta call him.
you
Drunk
ain't gotta
Bret
say
Hart.
let's go Blues.
He's real.
Just saying we went blue. Like what?
Wait, what?
Huh?
I'm telling you,
Huh?
Brett Hall is still my favorite player,
Right.
favorite Blues player of all time.
Right.
You
And
went
he just
blue?
solidified.
Oh, he just got up
the
there on
spot.
legend status right there.
You went blue?
Drunk
What?
Brett Hall solidified.
We already did it.
That's how you gotta
We
call
already
him from now
won.
on. It ain't Bret Hart. It's drunk Bret Hart.
Right.
Look,
right,
let me
right.
tell you, drunk everybody on that
Now
stage.
he became a verb now. Like, oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got you Brett
Oh, you
Hall
went
right
drunk
now.
Bret Hart.
Oh, you out here Brett Holland? You better sit down.
Man.
You Brett Hall out here.
Look,
man.
Call Swoop. You ain't gonna drive home.
Better call Swoop.
So with
Y'all
that,
know good and damn well Brett Holland gonna call you.
so
Bret Hart might get in the swoop.
Yeah, you
I had
know.
to go with my hot boys on that one. You hate
He
no black
might,
on
he might,
business.
he might get in the
Tell him it's
swoop.
St. Louis.
He might Ric
Louis.
Flair
Yeah,
and be like,
no.
give me the swoop.
We've had some
Woo!
impressive people. You know?
so
He gonna be like a Ric Flair of St. Louis. Watch.
Wind
He gonna
down,
be old as hell.
question.
swoop riding, jet flying. Son of a gun.
Ric Flair drip. So as we are celebrating
Goes woo on a
celebrating history, is this the most meaningful championship that we have experienced in the Lou?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
From what I've seen.
You come close to it because you got to think of the history of the Blues. Blues been here so long.
52
Can't say the Rams because
years.
they came from
They've
LA.
always
They-
been the last team mentioned
That's
when
what
you
I'm
talk
saying.
about
And then
sports.
think about all them times, like we said on the one show, they was always in first place,
Right.
and then they tanked in the playoffs every year.
Well, if that's the case,
So-
I'm gonna need them to do what they did this year, next year.
Exactly.
I don't even think a lot of black people supported the Blues until now.
First of all,
They didn't know.
Well,
I went.
there
'cause
has been a lot of supporters, you know, who were black that supported the Blues, but it really didn't.
It didn't come to the forefront.
Yeah, it really didn't come to the forefront until now.
I remember the first hockey game I watched. I was thoroughly disappointed. I was waiting on them to fight in the circle. Ain't none of that happened. Every time I see it on TV, what they got in the commercial,
banging.
they banging in the circle.
Yup.
And then like when it came time on television, nothing. The cleanest game when I go watch the cleanest game. Why y'all playing clean? This is hockey. Y'all lost teeth for a reason.
Right.
Right.
Hit him again.
You in that Chris Pronger era then.
Also, shout out to Ryan O'Reilly, the MVP, who played,
Conn Smythe.
did all that, won the damn thing, and had a broken rib for the whole cup final.
I had a broken
Amazing.
freaking rib.
The whole thing with your
And that's really
ribs
something.
busted.
They bang around, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it ain't like it is no contact. He had to play through all of that, man.
Going at it with the busted ribs.
Yeah,
The
man.
Blues,
I was never a big fan of the Blues, but I always wanted them to win. So
I supported them
I
out.
always
of
supported
hometown.
them. It ain't like I
I
didn't
think
like
that's,
them.
I think
just
that's what
supported
everybody feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
that
So-
last game, their last game, the way they were scoring was so icy and
Trash.
smooth,
Yeah.
textbook.
Yeah. Yeah. They was like, oh, we finna win it for real, for real. Y'all thought
Right.
we cheated last game? Okay.
Oh, y'all thought
Yeah,
we
you
cheated?
can't-
I bet.
Can't
All
say
right,
nothing
bet.
about
All
no
right.
cheating.
I bet.
The last team to
And
say
they
anything, huh?
they the ones that talk about some cheating.
Right.
That's how it always is.
Boston is the cheatingest.
That's how it always is. The
The
bully
most
get mad 'cause he got
cheating
tripped.
city.
cheatingest city.
Right. And once again, for those watching, do not be shy. Use them fingers. Go ahead and type something, some
I want
comments.
to hear from y'all Boston
Yeah.
people. Where y'all at?
Right. Let
Right.
us know what's
You know they
happening.
out there.
This show is
What up,
about y'all.
Bostoners? We did it in your town. And that's another thing. I actually want to commend the city of Boston. Or at least the ones that were in the dang on arena. Because they didn't boo. They cheered.
And you know what's crazy? They said that was the first Game 7 in Boston in sports history. All them teams.
Really?
Yep. In Boston.
Celtics and
That's what I'm saying. They never played a Game 7 in Boston.
Red Sox?
In the championship, I think it was. Yeah. All them. Yeah. That's crazy.
Game 7 of the 75 World Series. Wasn't that in Boston? Cincinnati in Boston?
I don't know. That's what I heard on one of the sports shows.
You got Google. You can find out.
I also-
I don't go back
He
that far.
engineer
I
guy.
don't go back.
I also want to say that the Boston Bruin fans were quiet as hell.
I love it. Oh, hey.
After it was 4-0,
And it was some people
Man.
leaving. I'm like, look at them leaving.
they were leaving. I was like, ooh, this
Man.
feels so
Yeah.
good.
They went Clarence on 8 Mile.
Right. Now,
His real name is Clarence.
I'm not no parade extraordinaire, but from what I saw this past Saturday, that to me had to be like the best parade I've ever seen. And the reason why is because most parades you see, like the Cubs, we know them, even Toronto's recent parade, you see everybody on these floats and whatever the whole time. No, we different here. All the players got out of their rides
Yes.
and went to the fans.
Yes.
I got small footage because I pulled up on one of the block streets, and boy, they was deep. I tried to
Yeah.
get as close as I could, and they were like, "No, this is as far as you
And
can."
as far as ratings go,
The best.
we had the best ratings as far as a Game 7 in hockey, the most sales
Word.
of merchandise.
I
after
just bought a t-shirt from Walmart yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm definitely about to get my t-shirt.
So they're the
Man.
highest grossing
And my replica ring.
as far as
Right.
like
I just saw
championship
it on
gear
Instagram.
in
Give me
hockey.
Replica rings.
And just overall, the series was the highest rated series in NHL history.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna wait until the real rings come out, cause that's just one they put together. And then when you get the real one, they don't look
They,
nothing
gonna
like it.
they might get those out of one of the games next year.
They might.
Uh,
Do the Blues do
point
promotions?
of note, the
probably
75 Game 7 and 75 World Series was in Boston.
Was it?
Massachusetts.
Okay. Then I'll stand
So
corrected.
it probably was like
But don't
a
nobody
Since
care
the
time
about the
period
damn
yeah,
Red
between
Sox.
and
Well, that's still a
they didn't
long
have-
gap, though, from
It's a long
75 to
gap,
2019. Yeah.
Right.
That's actually 44 years.
Yeah, but
Different
once
ways
again,
on
the
his man.
parade, it just felt more of a personal connection from the Blues to St. Louis, man.
Jordan Bennett was out there in that little scooter or that little motorbike.
Right. Right. But yeah, so once again,
He had some characters, man.
Looking like one of the Shriners.
It's just yeah.
Right.
We need to have a movie or something, man.
yeah.
Gotta be.
So
Mighty
once
Ducks or
again,
something.
shouts out to the Blues. Thank you for what y'all have done,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yes, we appreciate it,
Yeah.
man.
All
What
right.
they gonna call the movie though? Believe the Note, Bleed Blue. I don't know.
Gloria.
Gloria.
Right.
The story
Yep.
of the. There it is. Hey, whoever be watching our show and be
Taking our stuff.
reporting stuff to other people, run us the credit. Run it.
Run it.
Residuals.
Culture vultures.
All right,
Book it,
shifting
mother
gears to basketball. We talked about the Blues and saying congrats. Now we got to say congratulations to the Toronto
Yes,
Raptors.
sir. Team
First
ball
time.
is
Yes.
back on.
First
Team
time.
ball.
There we go.
The upset for some people.
The Six won it in 6.
Oh,
Shout out
it
to
is.
Toronto. I love
there it
this
is,
series.
man.
Boom.
Yeah, so what was your thoughts on the overall series, man?
I actually thought Toronto was going to win earlier in the year, then I kind of jumped off the bandwagon on it. 'Cause I thought Toronto was going to play Houston. That's what I said earlier in the year. So I feel like once I started the game starting to develop, I already kind of knew they was going to win because the matchups.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the injuries played a fact, but Golden State don't have a bench.
Let me tell y'all something. I said it on this show. I made 2 predictions. My first one was that Harden wasn't going to get it. I stand on that for the rest of my life. That brother ain't never getting nothing. He going to be the new Charles Barkley. I said that too. And then I also said the Warriors wasn't going to win this year. And it happened. I ain't believe it, but it happened. I was like, oh, man, wow. Shout out to Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka. Fred Van Vliet took a tooth to the face and still won.
Man.
Yeah, I said I was talking to Stanton, man, Sunday, and I said as far as defense go, this was the best defense I saw since the 04 Pistons, man. Was locking them down.
Well, they had two
They were
defensive player of the
blanket.
years.
They blanket. I thought I would never see.
Serge Ibaka.
I thought I would never see the Warriors get dominated by a defense like I seen, and shoot, they did it, man. They locked them down.
I'm going to tell my kids now when they're watching ESPN.
They played as a team, just like the 04 Pistons.
That's what I said. They knocked down the Lakers in 04.
They remind me of that
team
team so much, man.
Marc Gasol, former defensive player of the year. Kawhi Leonard, former defensive player of the year. And I think Serge and one other guy made all NBA defense before.
Hey, real quick, breaking news. Space Jam 2 has a cast now.
Oh.
Dame Lillard, Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Diana
Anthony
Taurasi
Davis.
amongst the superstars to be featured in Space Jam
Right
2.
after the trade, Anthony Davis announced that he's in the movie.
So who's gonna be the Monstars?
Them, just versions of them.
LeBron versus them.
All I'm
LeBron
saying
and the
is,
Toons against-
I don't understand why the hell nobody had the bright idea to get Russell Westbrook. He already looked like one of them.
Already. Like a little short one.
He looked like the
On the
little
first
short
one.
blue one. No, the orange one. He looked like the orange one. All you gotta do is just put him in.
Muggsy Bogues.
Yep. All you gotta do is put him in CGI.
Right.
Don't change nothing
Right.
on his face.
Same
Just
clothes
put
and
that man in
everything.
CGI. That's probably what they're gonna do with this one.
Probably.
Yeah, so that's it. For
I don't know how that's gonna work with Klay Thompson though.
Well, Sadal said you don't need legs to do a movie, so.
That's true.
You know what? You know what I think?
Oh my God!
You know what I think they did? Looking back at the first Space Jam, I feel like they just took footage of them playing like from games, and then had them act out the scene where they lose
Klay
their
Thompson will be
abilities.
the first one who got his talent took.
Most splash.
I can't feel my legs.
Oh no! Movie part.
They gonna put it on if they do
If
that.
you're a good producer, you're
right.
a good director,
Right.
that's what you would do.
If they do that, they just gonna
Steal
give
his
him.
legs in the first scene. Take his legs from him.
Man, speaking of legs, the way he went down though,
Oh, man.
that's how I knew it, because the same way he went down was the same way that D Rose went up when he did his.
Yeah.
Popped in, I was like,
When that knee went sideways,
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
But you also gotta give him mad respect for coming
Yes.
back out there,
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
and making the free throws.
swishing them too.
As we know now, on a torn ACL.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Man.
Which
So-
is like the hardest injury.
So with that being said, man, looks like the Warriors, the only way they can lose is if they lose within themselves, meaning age, injuries.
Yeah.
Are we now seeing a decline?
Yeah, it started early
With the
in
Warriors.
season
And Miss
I already
Buckets.
told you.
it started horribly,
I
but
already
this was
told
it.
you.
Kevin Durant
Before
and
the
Draymond.
injuries.
KD.
Before the injuries, I told y'all, this is
did.
the end of the
Man.
dynasty because of free agency alone. So now the injuries is really ending.
happen, but she never told me when.
Cut, man.
They ain't winning no more. They ain't winning no more championships. That's it.
When KD and Draymond got into it, that's what
Oh, so you saying no more at all?
No more championships. Not for a while. I mean, it's the end of this run.
Nah, bro.
It's the end of this run.
That's it.
I won't say ever, forever.
Right.
But
Well,
I'm saying
For
this,
a good stretch of time.
yeah, for this good stretch,
I'm with y'all
I think
on that.
the end of the dynasty. We just
The Warriors now are going to be the Lakers we've been experiencing.
Hey, man, look. Hey,
For the-
find a better
we
example.
can get into it, right? Now we can get into this.
No, because the only better example I have is the Bulls, and I'll be damned.
What about the Knicks?
There you go.
Yeah,
The
okay.
Knicks.
Yeah, they do
Other
that
teams
too.
that's struggling.
Nah, man, that's disrespectful to the Warriors, because the Knicks ain't never going to win. No. I don't care who they draft.
Speaking
They can
of,
draft Jesus, it ain't going to work.
Jesus Shuttlesworth?
No, Jesus Christ. They can draft him. It ain't going to work.
Speaking of
about Jay?
The
potential,
Knicks are damn.
speaking of potential dynasty, well, two-part question:
No.
should Kawhi stay? And if you were Kawhi, would you stay?
Man.
No and no.
Man,
Yes.
look.
No.
Let me,
Yes, let
No.
him stay.
Yes,
Your
and
legacy
yes.
ain't gonna get no bigger than that if you win one seat, got traded, won, and just dip. Your legacy can't get no bigger than that.
I mean,
Why would you dip though, man? You could
He
build.
could.
You
I
could
mean,
build a new
Now
dynasty.
you go
over
where you
there.
want to go. They
They
can't
trying
get
to
mad
be one
at
and
you.
done and
One
just
and
keep
done.
that name. They
You gonna
good
be a-
title,
you-
Kawhi the legend.
You like Elvis. You ain't gonna never die.
Man,
Man, just
do
one
you know-
Saint came in on the white horse and won us a championship.
And
then he just
disappeared
left.
into
He
the
rode off
night.
into the heavens.
It just
Nah.
disappeared
Where
into
would
the
you
night
go,
air.
He could really build
He
a
probably
lasting
go to the
legacy in Toronto, man. I really believe.
He probably
And, you know,
could.
He already did though. I
Yeah.
mean, you got some people
It's
already
never-
saying what he just did.
But I mean, he could do
already
more.
he already
one up
eclipsed
LeBron.
Vince Carter. He already eclipsed T Mac. He already eclipsed any Raptor who ever played.
They call him the greatest raptor of all time.
Yeah.
bro. He
They
the
saying
guy.
already.
So why leave?
Well, the whole thing is that
Because what you gonna do to top
because
that?
he
Just like
won,
LeBron did.
right? Because he
You
won.
do got a good point.
If he does leave, you can't be mad at him. Now,
Okay,
now,
okay.
now
It's a
one
win-win.
Toronto fan can
First
say
of all,
anything wrong.
LeBron left because that team he was on was ass, and he was sick of them.
True that.
Because that was horrible.
That was. And he pulled them tight shorts down and was like, I'm out.
He was like, I'm done with y'all.
Oh, and now he got hair again. He got some waves busting.
Oh, you got
Hey,
some
man,
busting
look.
waves. You
Hey,
sporting waves. You know
hey,
them
hey,
grease.
man, look, I'm telling you, man, I'm this close. One more. One more. Let Catino Mo playing the big three next week with that thing and it don't fall off.
Oh wow.
I'm getting a Nas part right here. And I'm rocking it.
You
man.
gonna come up in this mud with dreads? Like, yeah.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have a Kawhi.
I was like, no, that one wasn't better. No, we like the first one better.
The first one.
He was trying to do it on purpose and have fun.
Right.
Ha,
Yeah.
ha, ha, ha. No.
Nah,
Nah,
bro.
you did it on
Nah.
accident. Nah.
Right.
It's more, it's funnier when it's natural.
You know I need that.
You gotta let
I need
it
that
flow.
sound effect now.
Man,
I need to get
please
that.
get
I need
that.
that Kawhi laugh.
Please
now.
get that.
I'm gonna get the Kawhi laugh.
Said you gotta let it flow.
Let it flow. I'm gonna bust it out. It's going, man. I'm gonna get that. That's my next sound effect.
Yeah,
But look, let me tell you something. That man, some random drunk guy bought this man a coactus.
Correct.
Right.
This.
Did y'all see the
Kawhi-
fake
he
Kawhi taking
gave-
pictures with everybody?
Yeah. Wait, but did you see the dude with the plant? He actually gave Kawhi a plant during the
Sure
parade.
Yeah, I
And the
saw
crowd
that.
went nuts. He was like, I got you a plant. He gave Drake a leaf. He was like, here you go.
Oh man, yeah, Drake, man, he out here doing interviews like he played the game.
Oh,
He
man.
all up in the
One of his
video.
teams finally won,
chip
right.
with the
Dancing.
dip,
Right.
chip with the dip.
I mean, look, I ain't mad
Oh,
at him.
massage his shoulders. Did you just see it?
Y'all gotta understand, Drake is
He
the
up there
global.
with a towel on his head, you know, like, woo. It was a tough game.
Tough game,
Right,
y'all.
right.
We pulled
Drake
together
is
as
like-
a unit.
Dude, you ain't even played.
But you gotta understand, Drake is up there with like ownership. That man is global ambassador for the Raptors. When
He's the Spike Lee of Toronto.
no.
He
You need
way
to put some
more than
respect
that.
on this man's
Yeah.
name.
He
There's
not
the
loyal
OVO Toronto Raptor training facility. Drake bought it. They have OVO emblems on their practice jerseys. Drake got money in the Raptors. Spike just got front row seats.
As an investor, you should know that.
Right.
Woo, woo, the face.
I just want to throw out there that he was an investor.
That got real fast.
As an investor.
Jesus. Damn.
Partner up.
Oh my God.
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 But yeah, that's real, man.
Oh man.
Drake been at every game since he got famous. He may not have had courtside seats. He had the grassy money seats, which was the box.
His
But
jersey.
then
Cool.
he was able to afford seats. That brother has his own night.
But we're not going to
during the
bypass
season.
the fact that he tried to bandwagon it with Steph Curry daddy jersey on the
Right.
first
His
game.
jerseys
And
was
then he going to
nice.
wear the wristband over Steph and KD number on his, that he got tattooed on his arm.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think he did that because of song references. I
Don't
don't
matter.
know.
Don't
I don't
matter.
understand Drake's tattoos. I don't get into them. All I know is he wore Curry's Raptor jersey, so it was
Exactly.
a troll
It was a-
on Steph.
It was.
Exactly.
But his troll game these whole playoffs
Off the chain, man.
impeccable.
He got in his head, though.
Impeccable.
Never
got
lost.
He did.
Never lost.
When
Speaking
the
of-
Warriors was John with him, like when they was it game 2 or something when they won.
It was
Yeah.
game one. He was like,
He made
You're
KD
trash.
play. I think he really made Kevin Durant play. I honestly do.
yeah.
bro, the way he
I'm tired of
smiled,
this dude talk.
you're trash.
We're going to the game.
Watch. Play this game. Watch.
But hey, when KD went down, Drake was mad. Drake was probably one of the only people in Toronto that was concerned.
Yeah.
He was like, hey man,
He was more concerned than owner. Bob Myers, that fake cry. I ain't see a tear. Kevin Durant. He's a good player. He's a good person.
It's my teammate.
Man, where's the tear?
I was watching them like, boy, if you don't shut up.
Man, if you don't get this man some Visine so he can fake crying,
See my eyes,
he
my
ain't even
eyes,
get glassy.
my eyes.
Bruh, I haven't seen a real cry since Kevin Durant lost to LeBron in 2012.
Wow.
That boy cried.
Yeah.
Hold on. The OJs were just here. That boy
Nah. You saw one. Did y'all forget about Joel Embiid?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Best one. And I can't believe I forgot about this because I laughed at it for months. Was the year before the Heat won when they lost to the Mavericks. And Chris Bosh
Yes, sir.
broke the
Fell
hell
down in the tunnle.
Oh, tall 7-foot ass dude fell all the way down to his knees.
Like he done lost Big Mama or something.
Man. He the dude that you cannot invite to the pyramid.
He had a waiting to exhale crap.
In the casket.
Oh, my God.
The only thing he was missing was sliding down the wall. Oh, no.
All dramatic like.
They done took my baby.
I need that.
He cried like the government came and took his baby.
Oh, my Lord. That was hilarious.
I forgot about
Chris Bosh
that.
had so many freaking.
It don't get no better than that, man. But should Kawhi stay? Man, look, if you want to prove that you are one of the top players in the league right now,
It's already proven.
go to
already did that.
No,
It's already proven.
if you want to solidify it, go to the Clippers and do the same damn thing.
Dude,
He ain't got to do nothing else.
he was him, LeBron, and one other guy, the only two people that got, I think it was Kareem.
No,
They
it's
got
Jordan.
an MVP with two different teams in the final.
Yeah.
It was
No, it wasn't Jordan. It was Kareem.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Jordan.
Kareem, LeBron, and
Oh, I
Kawhi.
thought it was another stat where it was him, LeBron.
He got a lot of them, man.
And
He filled
Kawhi.
it up this year, man.
Right.
So
He did everything.
Man, but look, if you really want to prove it, go to LA.
Exactly.
Them niggas. ain't
Now,
got
which team?
no people.
Which team?
Nobody.
Clippers.
None.
They ain't got nobody. Name 3 Clipper stars right now.
Clippers.
Yeah.
You got Lou Williams. You got Harold.
Is Lou Williams still on the contract?
Yep. But I think Patrick Beverly not though.
Right.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly,
Yeah.
actually, the Bulls and Patrick Beverly are talking. And I'll take whatever I can get at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll take whatever. Put Benny the Bull in the game. Hell, he can't be that bad.
Might as well. Shoot.
I think they about to lose Zach LaVine, ain't they?
Nope.
Bulls. They not.
Nope.
Okay.
Hell no.
It was in the talks.
Hell
They
no.
was trying to get New Orleans was trying to get their hands on him.
Hell no.
They said that Lonzo Ball.
Like Tracy
thing-
Morgan. No.
What's crazy is Jamal Murray from the Denver Nuggets was supposed to be in that trade. It was supposed to be a 3-team trade.
Word.
Right.
But they didn't want to give him up, so Denver knocked
Yeah,
themselves
Denver
out.
tripping. No, keep him. Denver right there.
You got.
Denver is right there.
You
I
have.
feel like,
You have what's his name? Danilo Gallinari.
Gallinari, yep.
dang, he's still playing.
Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
Yep.
Montrezl Harrell.
Yep.
Wilson Chandler. Lou Williams. Ibaka Zubac. And some other guys.
Zubac, y'all welcome. We got y'all him.
Right. Right.
And then Zubac was talking all that mess.
So
Boy, you was still sitting at home.
I tell you
This-
one thing. I tell you one thing, man.
What?
Pelicans don't look that bad.
They don't, man.
Right.
If they keep that nucleus,
Get
I
that
don't know if they're
Zion
gonna trade him.
Williamson.
Look.
And then you got
Which
you got
leads-
LeVar Ball if he ever plays up to his
Who?
potential.
Lonzo.
Lonzo.
Lonzo. I'm
Never
thinking
lost.
that daddy.
I'm sitting there like
Yeah.
LeVar ain't never gonna play to his
Right,
potential.
right.
I could be MJ
Might
with
as
one
well
hand
be
tied
him.
behind my
Man,
back.
Supposedly we ain't gonna never win another ring because of that.
Exactly.
I
That's
was
the
like,
curse.
boy, if you don't get out of
The
here.
curse.
Which leads to our next subject. Anthony Davis gets traded to the Lakers
Too expensive.
for Alonzo
expensive.
Ball, for Josh Hart, for Brandon Ingram, for the 4th round 2019 pick that goes down tomorrow, for
Yes,
2
sir.
picks down the road,
Yep.
and a house and a pear tree.
And a mule.
I wonder how effective he's gonna be.
Can I tell y'all
He
something?
can't be too effective.
Can I-
They got 3 players.
Can I tell y'all something? Lakers ain't really lose nothing.
What?
You got Lonzo, who I can't remember the last time he played a full season. That boy-
True.
He's injury prone. You got Brandon Ingram, injury prone, and he just lanky. He just
He just
there.
don't impress me at all.
And then
Nah,
you
he
got
said that
Josh
last
Hart.
year. Yeah.
He don't impress me.
He didn't fit good with that team.
And then you got Josh Hart. I can't say nothing bad about Josh Hart. Josh Hart
I
balled
can.
out by the time he was
No,
there.
he
He
didn't.
had some Shaq in the fool moments.
Josh Hart played good in summer league. He got the MVP. He did- in the real game,
He ain't lying.
No, Brick City. I don't know what happened when the lights came on. But leading to what I was going to say.
And
yeah,
the 4th pick
we-
is supposed to be who? It's projected to be
somebody. I think old boy from Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Whoever.
I don't know him. I didn't pay attention to him that good.
I was thinking from somebody else. I'm like, he already got drafted.
Yeah. No, draft tomorrow, but the Lakers ain't got
I was
nobody
thinking
left.
about the other
Plus-
guy.
We only got
Texas Tech.
$28 million.
Plus,
got drafted by
the
the Hawks, I
Pelicans
believe.
are also trying to work their way up to get the second pick, too.
Exactly.
They trying to do something. They trying to put R.J. Barrett and Zion together again.
That's 3 left-handers in the front court. That got to be the first time because you got Julius Randle already.
No.
Julius
already
Randle,
opted out.
he opted out of
He
his
did?
contract.
Yeah.
He might come back to L.A. No, he not. He might.
I didn't know
he
that.
already opted out.
Okay.
He might come back. Who was it that said that Julius Randle was their biggest regret? That they didn't sign him? Somebody said that. That they didn't keep him on the Lakers.
On the Lakers, I said he had to go. He's out of control.
I think Magic said that.
That's who said it.
Yeah,
Probably
Magic said
Magic
that.
was like, you should
Magic
have
going
kept him.
too, ain't
Magic gone too. That's what-
Right.
Yeah,
Magic-
he gone too.
Hey, after the trade for AD, they had a post on Magic Johnson with the jersey on. Thomas said, "You gonna come back and play as a point guard?"
Boy,
need
Magic
him.
They
shook.
ain't got nobody, man.
Man,
Hey,
I know
man.
AD was that important. I ain't think he was
And then
that
think
important.
about
That's the
this
thing.
long term.
I mean, but
How
he
long is,
a top five,
how
top
long
6
is-
player though.
But he don't play 82 games.
Yeah.
How
So
long
you
is
spent
LeBron James gonna play?
That's what I'm
Man,
saying.
LeBron James is going to play till he 87.
LeBron James is going all the way.
Like,
Effectively
realistically.
played.
LeBron James is going to be the first cyborg
Yeah,
NBA player.
effectively play.
Effectively
He
played.
can play, but he may not play
Right.
like himself.
Hey, he
good.
was playing
That's what I'm
effectively
saying.
until he tore his scrotum. Okay? That's where everything went south.
But y'all know,
Before that, dude was a beast.
No, he was,
LeBron, I
yeah.
heard LeBron spend millions on his recovery
Yeah.
after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
does.
spent $1 million a year on his body.
He gonna be good. He
Look,
gonna be
and
good.
what's crazy is
Father time undefeated.
LeBron got his son on the rehab tip too. Like the stuff he got his son going through, them leg things LeBron be in, Bronny was in them too. I'm like, oh, this
Man, they
about
got
to
them
be a
little tombs on wanted when they go down that clay and they re-heal in like 2 hours.
Yep. That's about to be. Woo.
Yeah.
Bronny already a problem.
Now
Yeah,
we
he-
have a comment here. I'm not sure
He
who
dunking
this
in
is.
AAU.
I don't know who this is, but this is TB. It says people are wanting Kyrie Irving to go to the Lakers. Kyrie is injury prone. That's true.
Yeah.
Why
agree.
would the Lakers even want to still pick him up? Because they know that him and
Beggars can't be
LeBron
choosers.
James mesh well together when their heads are right.
Because beggars can't be choosers. We need whoever gonna come
Man,
to the
yeah.
Lakers.
All
Hey,
hands
man.
on
All
deck.
hands on deck.
Plus, Kemba Walker.
Man, I'll get him in a
Too
heartbeat.
expensive.
Too
Yeah.
expensive? Yeah. right.
Now, if he said he'll take a pay cut,
He gonna take a big pay cut. to
no,
come
he
to the
said he
Yeah.
would take a pay cut
got
just
Anthony
to
Davis
stay
and LeBron
on the
James.
Hornets.
Lakers. The Hornets offered him $226 million, I think.
But you got to remember, he said he would take a pay cut from them.
Hello,
just for
Charlotte.
them,
Exactly.
just for them to
Call Petey
to
Pablo.
build around him.
North Carolina.
Right.
Call Petey Pablo.
Peter Pablo.
Oh,
And then you
coming out
got
on
to
the
remember,
float.
Jimmy Butler's available as well.
Jimmy
True.
Butler, nice. I like that.
I think we need medium like Chris Middleton, Bradley Beal type players right now.
No, Bradley Beal.
What
they-
about a JJ Redick?
A JJ Redick.
Speaking, I know you just said Bradley Beal. They said the Pelicans are trying to go after him too.
Yeah.
Pelicans trying to
Pelicans
do
out here
something.
doing, hey,
Do it, man.
They ain't playing.
man.
The Pelicans trying to do something.
They got old boy David Griffin now. That's why.
Right.
And what was funny is there was a meme where it was the infamous D Wade and LeBron alley-oop shot.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they
with
subbed
Lonzo
out
and-
Lonzo and Zion, and they were like, Lonzo to Zion, bang! Pelicans cut the lead down to 25 in the middle of the third quarter. I'm like, dang.
Oh man. This has been so far a great show. Shouts out to everyone who was tuned in, watching.
Watch
on
the
YouTube.
Pelicans, man. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they gonna do
League
something.
pass gonna be
They're gonna make
booming
some
next
noise.
year.
And then we discussed it during the pre-show, but
Never
with
lost.
Lonzo going to New Orleans now, a whole weight has been lifted off his shoulders of the pressure from playing for his hometown,
Yep.
and then of course being with the Lakers.
Yeah.
He should have a much better season if he stays healthy as well.
He playing with younger players too, and I think
Right.
not being up under LeBron's shadow as well is gonna help him out. So
He can kind of mentor
Yeah.
Zion.
That's probably more of his speed playing with younger players too.
yeah, I think so, and they're gonna have more up tempo game.
And you still got Drew Holiday.
That's the key right there.
Yep.
That's the glue guy right there.
Not
for
that you
them,
just
so.
said Lonzo can mentor Zion.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No, the reason why.
Lonzo didn't even want to play in New Orleans. Y'all remember he was on the TV show? He was like, what happened to the player? Oh, I ain't never going to play here. I ain't got to worry about that.
No, the reason why I say that is because think of everything that he has been through the last 2 years. You know, overcoming everything that his father was doing, but then knowing on the business side how to handle yourself as well. He learned a hard lesson this past off season.
Lost his brain. Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something.
It's not only his business partner,
all
but
of
it's
that.
somebody like that was considered like a father figure.
like his
Exactly.
Godfather or something,
So
yeah.
all of that was strictly because of LeVar Ball, who he chose to partner with, what he chose to say. Zion, daddy, ain't gonna say nothing. Partly because I don't know if his daddy is in his life.
Damn.
But
No, he is.
Oh, he is? Okay, cool. Great. I just ain't never seen the
He
dude.
got person on the show.
But that's the point. You never seen?
I ain't never seen him. Exactly. We've been seeing LeVar from the jump.
But maybe that was the plan, though.
I mistake
Right.
LeVar for the.
You don't have to be in the spotlight
Exactly.
to be supportive.
Just stand
Zion
back,
just
stand
don't
back
seem
and
like
So
be quiet.
already Zion good.
Right, exactly.
Because his parents know, I'm going to shut up.
Right, let my baby
I'm gonna
shine.
sit back here.
You going to see me on draft day and at the games supporting my son. That's it. I ain't going to talk to nobody.
No
I ain't
Twitter.
going to say
And
nothing.
then you gotta
I ain't
think
even got
about it.
Twitter.
Where
I'm
he
too old
from?
for that
South
mess.
Carolina? He from South Carolina, right?
Yeah. I think
LeVar
so.
Ball from LA. It's two different type of upbringings, man.
So going back,
Zion going to be good.
Going back to AD real quick, you said you do not like the move.
I don't like the move. Not this early.
The reason why I
know
like the
why they
move is because right now they're only focusing on next season. They ain't focusing on down the road. They know that they have a short window with LeBron.
True.
And they knew that if they did not make a move to acquire another superstar, that LeBron probably would have asked to leave the Lakers.
That's true.
So
but
they were
you
desperate
spent-
to do
you
something
spent
right
too
now.
much money too early. That's like getting the new J's, but you got a Gildon T-shirt on. Like you got to think about how much money you gonna have left after you spend all your money.
Now wait a
Like
minute.
we don't have.
Gildon is a very good brand of T-shirt. The fabric is
Hey, Fred,
amazing.
check his tag.
Oh, no, this is Paris, bro. This is Paris. This whole shirt name brand. This was built in a factory somewhere in the, somewhere over there.
Somebody built it. Somebody put this together.
Somebody put this together for 12 cents an hour, and I
We'll
thank
see
you.
how it play out though.
Yeah,
man.
it was something that had to be done, though. They had to make a move some
that's
way,
true,
somehow. And then it's possible that now that they did acquire AD, that it could bring other free agents who maybe was like, I'm cool on y'all.
Jimmy.
You know what? Y'all looking quite good now. You
Jimmy
know?
got sold.
Yeah, so
We got to get
They
him on
need
discount.
some
And
pieces.
plus, Jimmy Butler is truly a two-guard.
Yeah.
he been
He's
playing.
just a hooper, man. Like
Yeah.
positions don't even matter no more.
He don't
That
care.
boy is a hooper.
Yeah.
He just want the ball.
He just want to play the
He's a
game.
gamer. You need that type of player on your team.
Exactly.
So the NBA draft is tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Do you see any surprises happening?
I will laugh if they don't take Zion. Number one.
That would be a big.
Man.
I thought he was
Oh
staying
my
in
God!
college.
Moment.
That would.
I
Like,
thought
who else
Zion said he was gonna stay in college.
Who?
Nah.
Oh no. He,
Who?
I think it's too
Nah.
late. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Is it too late now?
he been declared.
Nah, I think they made. Well, I don't know if it's this year or next year where they made that new rule.
If he don't get drafted, he can go back, right?
I think
If who don't get drafted?
It's some.
Zion
I'm not gonna say it because I don't know. I got to look it up again. But somewhere they got a new rule about that, getting drafted and going back and saying like, "Well, no, I don't want to do this."
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. I thought that the rule was if you don't get picked up in the draft, then you can
Then
go
you
back
go
to
back.
your college.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Zion's gonna get picked.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
rule I
Okay.
think is start maybe next year.
Next year. Yeah.
Oh, it's next
Yeah.
year. Okay.
So once again, if you don't get drafted, then there's a chance you can go back. You have to, I guess, reapply in a certain time
Right.
frame
Yeah.
to go back to the college again.
They should
So,
always had it like that. Man.
Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you something. If the Pelicans do not take Zion with the first pick, the entire city of New York sold they sold to the devil for Zion Williamson.
Exactly.
Because I'm trying to understand. Huh?
Hey, that'll
else
be
could
like
you pick?
the Pistons getting Darko Milicic.
Right.
He gonna have to go to New Orleans.
Man.
Hey, and did y'all see Master P even offer Zion a shoe contract?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I think it was $2 million shoe.
Call him the uns.
Let's ask Stan. He got
Hey,
the
Master
glasses
P.
on.
Master P's a businessman.
What the hell is Master P's
And
brand
he
of
know what
shoe?
he doing. He know it. I don't
P.
know.
Miller
Master P is a
throwback.
P.
business.
Millers.
Boy, I ain't seen a
They call
P.
something else
Miller.
though. They
in
call
about-
something else
though.
now?
Yeah.
Man.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
They call something.
They call Rickenbackers. That's what they call.
The New Orleans bounce is what they call them.
Oh.
But yeah, so the draft once again is tomorrow. I definitely see top three being
see
Zion, Ja Morant. and R.J. Barrett.
I'm so ICDC college. Yeah.
The ICDC era.
Yo, speaking of the NBA draft, it was on this day, many, many moons ago, when the Chicago Bulls, with the third pick
Oh,
in the draft,
You know who that was?
picked some guy from North Carolina.
Yeah.
From North
But who was the
Carolina.
number one pick that year?
It was 35 years ago to the day.
But who was the number one pick that year?
I don't know. I ain't worried about
An
it.
injury-prone guy named Sam Bowie.
Sam Bowie.
Then they picked Akeem Olajuwon and Mike.
Also,
They did a whole
The
story on
Portland
Sam
Trail
Bowie.
Blazers did it twice.
They
Greg
actually
Oden.
had. I think they
They
actually
picked
had like
Greg Oden
a 30 for 30.
Kevin Durant.
But
Yeah, they had a 30 for
Yeah,
30.
they had 30 for 30. on
Yeah,
Sam.
yeah, for Sam Bowie,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
Broke his
crazy.
leg twice.
Man, that was crazy.
speaking of which, also 3 years ago on this day, LeBron James wiped the tears from his eyes and yelled, "Cleveland, this is for you."
Cleveland!
That was 3 years ago
This
This
today.
is for you!
I remember how hype I was because I was telling anybody who was gonna listen. They were like, "Man, the Warriors gonna win." I was like, "Relax, bro. It's 7 games."
Yeah.
Them boys came
That
back.
was crazy.
Yeah.
The best block in finals history.
The best block.
To this day.
And then when he tried to yam over Draymond, I was like, "Come on, come on!" And I was like, "Ah!"
They was balling that game.
And then he went down there, and James is down. I was like, "How you gonna get hurt right now?"
Right.
Out of all time.
Right
He popped right back. He did a Paul Pierce.
He was like, "My hand."
My wrist.
I'll never forget. Paul Pierce faked
Was
it,
in a
went back to the back.
wheelchair.
Right.
In a wheelchair. That's because he really had to use it. Like,
That's messed
it was
up.
bad. He was like, "I can't walk. It's gonna
Man.
Speaking of him, they said word is that ESPN is not going to bring him back next year,
What?
or Billups, or Michelle Beadle.
Did they say
Wow.
why?
Wow, why?
Good.
There gotta be something
The
going
whole
on.
panel is
Too
born.
urban or something. I guarantee you it was there.
Probably.
The whole panel is
Yeah.
born.
Now Jalen Rose, he's
Jalen
safe,
Rose, because he been there, you know.
but everybody else, they
Plus,
gone.
you know,
Yeah,
Jalen Rose
Jalen Rose
has a show outside of that, so it's not
That's
like
what I'm
he's
saying,
just
yeah.
there for that.
Right.
He's got a couple of shows.
That's
Plus,
crazy.
Paul
He
Pierce,
gotta find a
Podcast
job.
and he's
Yeah.
got a
Paul
Yeah,
Pierce was
Jalen
talking out of his
Jacoby,
neck
doing
the
some
whole
with
season.
Grantland.
Yep. He got the Get Up show.
You get up.
Yep.
Sure.
Get up, get down.
And Paul
all that.
Pierce was just talking a whole bunch of hullabaloo.
He was.
I mean, he ain't no different
He was
than
like,
Skip
between
Bayless.
you and Dwayne Wade, who's gonna win? Oh man, I'll lock him. Who am I calling? Nope. I was like,
He said, nope.
like, man, I'll lock D Wade down. I'm like, boy, if you don't shut up.
All right, so now we're going back local. So we just got done with the Blues season, and for a few months, I guess, we have the Cardinals, man.
Yeah.
And
I guess.
last night they showed why they are a average team by losing terribly to the Marlins, one of the worst records of all of baseball.
All I'm saying, all I'm gonna say is, we got a better record than the Pirates. That's all I care about.
Problem is that we keep staying around the 500 mark. We're not going nowhere. We are pretty much at the same pace we have been the last 3 seasons.
When's
Third
the last
place
time we got a
team.
new coach?
Third place team.
We
When's
just
the last
got,
time we got a new coach?
When we get him 2 years ago?
Last year.
Last year.
Matter of
The
fact,
middle of last
it'll
year.
be a
This is
year
first full
in
season.
July.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's not really. I won't point the blame squarely on Mike Schilt. It goes back to up top.
You already know my ultimatum.
Yeah.
If they don't do something by August 31st, trade deadline, it's fire mode.
Yeah.
It's fire mode time.
There,
Yeah.
Here's the issue. Well, there's a few, but these guys who we acquire, when they play on their previous teams, they were doing good.
Right.
But then they get to St. Louis and something just falls off.
Or when they leave.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Look at Fam. Look at Voigt. Voigt leading the AL second behind Trout in all
Right.
the All-Star votes.
I'm telling y'all, I'm
Started
seriously
with Hayward.
starting to believe there's something in the water here.
It
It
has
is.
to be because
Jason Hayward
there's-
won a
there's
championship the next year.
The next year.
It's
With-
got to be
guess-
a
with
reason
you
this
know
water
who.
tastes so damn
And
good.
we was pissed about him
offensively, he
talking
hasn't
bad
done a
about
whole
us.
lot, but he still won a championship.
That's what I'm saying.
The
But
water
he was the
tastes.
key player
Right.
in that game 7 that had them winning.
Right.
Look,
That's all that matters.
the water tastes so good here. It's got to be something that hurts local players on a professional level. It's got to be.
We do got
Somebody,
some top water.
somebody need to investigate this water. I guarantee you, it's
too clean.
It's too clean.
Somebody need
Make
to
it feel too
investigate
good.
Mosaic for not doing nothing, man. For
'Cause
the
it's in the
last 5 or
water.
6 years.
And then it goes back to what you said, Stan, about the Blues. And the Cardinals need to be looking at what the Blues did this past season. Doug Armstrong, the GM, his whole persona was, you know what, this is unacceptable. he would call out players. But then like he doesn't do that. He just real behind the scenes. Well, you know, we are just going to bump all that. Be real with your team. You know, point them out on TV.
What? What is this?
Yeah, that's my style. Point them out.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Stop
only way
being
they're gonna be
all
better.
like whatever. And, you know, we're getting close. We're almost there.
We have a plan.
No.
We have a 5 year.
No.
You've been on the
Start
5 year
saying,
plan
hey,
for 5 years,
This
man.
this is not called a
This
baseball.
is step 2 of the 10-year plan.
Right, exactly. You know, no, come out like, you know what,
It's
this is
levels
not
to this.
called a baseball. People ain't paid their money.
We on the 5th
We ain't getting
level.
$3 million people to come on
Level
out
6 through 10.
Right.
every night and
Exactly.
see this kind of crap on the field. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Why are we still hovering around 500 and not getting 5, 10, 15 games over? It's the problem with the team.
It's management.
Man,
It's management.
I can't even let you sit here
Can't
and
even
blame
blame the
management.
team. Management.
Yeah.
The team has cold streaks and then they have hot streaks.
Right.
They just
That
need
just happens. They just need talent.
Exactly. They have hot streaks and they have cold streaks. What I need them to do is have warm streaks. Think about it. Keep that same temperature.
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm. Keep the same temperature.
And we ain't talking about for
Stan,
like
they do have warm streaks. That's why they 3rd place.
right, because the problem is we keep on having that one good week.
have medium hot streaks.
You know, two guys are hot, everybody else is cold.
Right.
Then the next week, that person who was hot,
He warm up.
no, he back cold again.
It's like the whole team on
Everyone is
baseball.
not consistent.
Yeah.
You know, we're still lacking that everyday dependable guy on the team.
That's
We
what
thought
it
it
is.
was going to be Goldschmidt,
We
but
did.
he's been
We
off.
thought it was
Tony
gonna
La
be
Russa
good.
had a
You gotta have that big
philosophy
bat.
about how you win.
Yeah.
If you win most of your series,
Right.
chances are you're gonna win the whole thing.
Y'all want to know what the
And
real
they don't have
problem
that.
is?
They don't have that mentality.
Y'all want to know what the real problem is? They've been steady watching Friday too many times. Specifically the part where they say, you win some, you lose some, but you live. You live to fight another day.
As you can get the theme of the show, we going forward, but we going backwards at the same time.
Message.
That's the thing. Message. Wait.
Message.
There it is.
Yeah, but and then you got some players they're good on defense but can't hit. Then other guys who are great on offense but can't field.
They good on defense but can't hit. I call them. No, I can't even say it.
What did
I call them blockers.
T-Rail say he does for a living?
Lay the pipe.
Later.
But yeah,
Good
so
Lord.
it's too many issues with the team that, you know, you got one guy who does this good, but other guy does that bad. We don't have that complete team, man, or that complete player who can play every day and produce. That's the problem. The pitching sucks right now. Management, once again, they trusted Wainwright and Walker.
Why would you trust
Right.
Wait,
Why? They do it
Wainwright?
every year.
Hey, man, they giving this
He
man a
old.
swan song.
Yeah.
That's
He
all
is-
this is.
Exactly.
He's time to retire.
This is it. They signed him to 1 year. This is his swan song.
But they shouldn't have. He shouldn't be on his roster right now. They could have gotten somebody else way better than what they have gotten from Wainwright and Walker. They make too many sentimental moves.
Could-
Exactly.
could-
That
Yeah, I was just
that's
about to say
exactly what it
me
is.
too.
when
I was
Rock,
just-
when
exactly
Walker
what-
hurt his shoulder,
Yeah.
a couple years back, I told y'all,
Man.
shoulder injuries ruin pitchers.
Yes.
It's not so much the elbow, you
Rotator
get Tommy
cuff.
John surgery. But when you mess with the shoulder, it's kind of like
That's what happened to,
Achilles tendons
Yeah.
in basketball players.
What's his name?
You
What's his
over.
name? The pitcher
Yeah.
we
You
used to
over.
have, who was like having problems. Then we found out he was on drugs and stuff. Then he found Jesus.
What?
Chris Carpenter. Y'all ain't hear his story?
Oh yeah, Chris Carter.
The dude was on drugs and then he found Jesus.
I didn't know he was on drugs. I
I know
he
about
was-
Jesus.
That's
I
news
ain't
to
know
me.
none of that.
God,
Right.
y'all look up his documentary. Dude was on drugs. Heavy.
I never knew.
Well, I did know, Sadal. And he was like, they were saying it was prescription stuff. Like, you know, when he got injured, he just kept taking the stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about that kind.
Oh, nah.
Talking about that white,
Cocaine is a powerful drug.
that cocaine.
I thought he had allergies.
That actually was David Freeze. But that's another story.
Not the homeboy.
Oh,
Not the Lafayette Lancer.
He liked the white girls and the black
Lafayette
women.
Lancer.
He liked that white girl and the black women. He loved the sisters.
He want that
that white girl, Christina
Aguilera.
Aguilera.
That smack. That booger sugar. That white noise.
White boy
White
Rick.
lines.
That classroom chalk.
Boy, you smelling drywall?
Chris, what the hell you doing on the board? Chris? I'm sorry, Miss Clifton. I was just, I don't know.
You silly. Yeah, so
We need someone to go clean the chalk erasers. I'll do it.
and I'm looking right now. The Cardinals it's still tied at 0.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Go figure.
Top of the fifth.
No offense once
Should
again.
be wiping this team right now.
Should be. Should be. 4-game series against the Marlins, and right now the series is tied at 1.
Get it.
Marlins
Get it.
is securely in last place. You should be beating this team.
Well, since we talked about it,
Yeah, let's
let's
talk
bring
about
up
this.
these standings.
All right, you want me to start with the American League? Real
Go
quick?
ahead, brother. That was a
All right,
smooth
man.
transition. I like that.
AL East, man, we got the New York Yankees, man. They holding steady. Rays
Yale.
holding steady. Red Sox, I don't know what to do with them. And Blue Jays and Orioles, forget it. AL Central,
Forget it.
we got the Twins. AL Central, we got the Twins and nobody else.
Right.
AL West, we got the Astros and nobody else. Back to you, Stanton.
All right, this is Stanton with your National League coverage of the Major League Baseball season. We're going to start in the NL East. Atlanta sitting in first place with the Philadelphia Phillies, 3 games behind. Then you've got the New York Mets, 7.5 games behind first. Then you've got the Washington Nationals, 8 games behind. And then you've got the Miami Marlins, who actually do not have the worst record in baseball. But I believe they have the worst record. Nope, they have the second worst record in the National League.
They still whack.
Moving on to the NL West, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers doing quite fine without Yasiel Puig, might I add. Top spot, the Colorado Rockies, and everybody else really don't matter.
Yep, don't matter.
And in the NL Central, you got some team on the north side of Chicago in first place. Tied with them are the Milwaukee Brewers, and then the Cardinals in third, but we're only 2 games behind. It's just 2. If we get our act together, I think we'll be fine.
If was a fifth, we all be drunk right here now.
Except for you.
Except for me.
He got the holy water.
Sanctified refreshments. And then you got Cincinnati 5 games behind, and then the dead last in the NL Central, and I love saying that. In dead last,
I wonder why.
suffering succotash. You got the surging Pirates. See, what's the theme of the show? But they're not moving forward.
What's
They're
the
just
opposite
taking,
of surging?
Right.
What's the opposite of surgery?
taking a step back,
Plummeting.
Plummeting. Right.
plummeting.
That's right.
The plunging, the barely surviving, the holding on for dear life, clinging to every breath.
T-Rail, what do you use at work?
I don't know
A
which
plunger?
tool.
Do you use a
Plunger?
plunger?
Oh,
Yeah,
plunger?
yeah,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
a plunger,
Oh,
definitely a plunger.
They're plunging.
They're definitely a plunger.
And since we were talking about the Cardinals pitching staff, there is one pitcher on the team that is undefeated in their starts. Can't remember the brother name.
Oh.
But he was like 5-0. And they need I'm torn between play him more, but save him. I don't know. I'm stuck
You
between
ain't
the
got
two.
nobody else.
One of the words
Who's
on
gonna
about,
pitch
though.
for you?
You talking about John Gant?
There you go.
Yeah, but you know he's a relief pitcher, so.
Shoot. Gotta do something, man.
But yeah, it's just too many issues going on with this team. It's time for a big change. The Blues made
Yeah, relief
that.
pitcher. I saw him. He done started a few games. I don't know.
No, last year he started. This year he's been a relief pitcher.
I saw him start, man. They were like Gant versus somebody. I was like,
Wrong year. Wrong year.
It was on the app this year. I can't go back in time on the MLB app. I'm tired of trying to get
Say that 3
sponsorship.
times.
I'm sick of this.
Go on the stats.
The MLB app
and find out
the
how
MLB
many
app,
starts
app,
John Gant has had this year.
Got
So
tired.
they can add it to the congrats.
Tired tongue, dog catcher.
That's your ass, Mr. Post.
But and the last point about the Blues and the Cardinals, the Blues made a big change by putting in Bennington as the goalie.
Right.
Look what happened.
That was
Something
fire.
else that happened too was a lot of key players on the Blues, like Alex Steen. He used to start. I mean, he used to be on one of the top lines and had a lot of minutes played. He sacrificed his minutes and playing on a certain line to accommodate other guys, in which it made them better. And look what happened. So it's
The
kind
Blues
of,
ain't under the same spotlight as the Cardinals,
Right.
though. So
Right.
they kind of a little more reluctant to pull that kind of move.
but that's the whole thing is that You can't keep having the same mindset like it's back in 2011. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you're not winning. You have to do something different to stay away from being a 500 team. You know, it's all about sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know, it don't matter if you're getting paid $80 million for the next 3 years. If you ain't producing, and you see somebody else is hungry and can play better than you, sometimes you got to say, coach, put him in and stuff instead of me.
Put me in, coach.
That was
put
real
him
right
in,
there.
coach.
That was real.
Yeah, so it's all about sacrifice if you want to go all the
You
way.
gotta sacrifice me for we.
Do it DeMar DeRozan.
Turn the M upside down.
You gotta take it from M to W for Wumbo. No, I'm just-
All right, now it's time to have some fun. This is congrats, you were right.
I Wumbo, you Wumbo, he, she, we, Wumbo.
So-
Wumboing.
With that being said, congrats, you're right for those watching for the first time. If there has been someone that you know, sports related, that has said something that actually came true, once again, sports related, you just say congrats, you were right. So, who's up?
I want to congratulate myself.
Oh, here you go.
I can't remember the show. We really need somebody to just archive our stuff and go through and watch stuff so they can pull it up. But I said it, and y'all looked at me like I was stupid. And then y'all asked me a question,
No, that wasn't
to
it.
which I responded, I don't know. And I was like, Harden wasn't going to win. Y'all agree with me on that one, but then when I said the Warriors wasn't going to do it this year, y'all were like, what?
I don't think I said that because I was pulling for Toronto to go to win the series.
No, this was like, it was somewhere in the middle of the playoffs. I can't remember the week, but I remember that I said it, and it came true. So congratulations to myself, and congratulations to Toronto for helping the brother out.
That's the first time.
This one's for you.
This is the first time in platform history that we've had someone congratulate himself.
You know
I'm
what?
on my TO right now. I love me some me.
If he would have waited about maybe 5 minutes, I would have gave him a congratulations. You were right. I'm just gonna give you smooth. I'm gonna give
5
you
minutes? How long it take you to get a thought out? We on congratulations. You were right now.
You went ramping and raving
Sure
about it.
did.
No, he
had
just
5
said
minutes.
5
You
minutes.
should've been
I want to
Right.
congratulate myself and died.
So instead,
Boy, you still a rookie.
Stan
gonna give-
Naismith. Stan Naismith right here.
I'm gonna give my congratulations to you, Smooth. Congrats, you were right. I said, man, the Warriors is gonna go and dust this Raptors team. It's gonna be it. And I was woefully wrong, man.
Woefully.
Woefully wrong. Congrats, Smooth. You were right. I was gonna give it to Stanton, but he already gave it to himself. So
Breaking
no need.
Breaking news. Ryan O'Reilly wins the Selk Trophy as best defensive forward.
The who?
The
The
Suck Trophy.
Selk Trophy?
Oh, Selk. Okay.
Oh.
He said suck.
Right. I'm like,
Right. What?
You
The-
suck, but you
I
great
was-
on
You
defense.
suck.
You
Look,
suck
I was
trophy.
finna be the Selkie, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that ain't it.
You suck.
I had to learn what all these names. The E is always silent at the end.
in hockey.
Sound like
The
some kind of
Selk
Jerry curl.
Right.
Okay.
The Sucky.
The Selkie.
Oh, what's the new hairstyle?
It's for the cleanest S curl.
Right.
For the cleanest S curl in all of the
Get the
NHL.
soak it.
He is the second player to win the award and the Conn Smythe in the same season.
Congratulations, Ryan
Okay.
O'Reilly. Keep on bringing in those awards.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Let's lift up another cup. Let's do it again next April, June, May. June? It's June.
Tell Bret Hart, do not lift up the cup.
Drunk bro.
He had too many cups to lift up.
Man.
Yeah.
Do y'all have anything?
That boy will tip back.
Congrats.
Yeah. I got
Go
one.
ahead.
This was a while back though when LeBron first went to the Lakers. Me and my boy Harold, if you're watching, he said he'll tune in. So shout out to you if you're watching. Congrats, you were right. Because I was like, why would LeBron go to the Lakers, bro? It's not happening. Cut it out. Stop it. He like, dude, he got a house out there, this and that, family, this, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, next season, LeBron is on the Lakers. Congrats, you were right, bro.
Man, I knew that was going to happen when the minute when his kids
Yeah,
enrolled
when-
in school
when
in LA.
Bronny-
Like,
Yeah,
boy,
when
you ain't,
kids enrolled in
the
school.
family
Yeah.
man ain't going to split up his family.
Yeah.
And now
They move as a unit.
Bronny and Zaire Wade are going to the same high school.
Exactly.
Which I don't
Yep.
really see the
That's gonna be crazy.
point of
They
that.
gonna
it
be
is.
on
That's gonna
fire.
be crazy.
Man.
You
That
don't
ain't
see
no
the
fair.
point in that?
That ain't no fair.
I don't
That's
see
the
that.
point.
That ain't
I
no
don't see the
fair.
point of that because we only going to get 1 year of that. Y'all got to remember, Zaire a whole senior.
Can't be beating them kids like
Right.
that, man.
Zaire is a senior. You only going to get 1 year of that. Plus, Bronny coming in as a freshman. Now, I don't know if he's going to take the honorable way and work his way up or use his daddy name and his talent and just get on the varsity team.
Like
but I'm pretty sure
no,
they got to
no.
He can ball,
Watch his
man.
videos
He put
on what's that ball?
Ball.
Look,
Yeah.
I know
Watch the
that. I know he's
videos.
going to ball out, but still.
To get the name.
That's going to be some issues
Right.
amongst the players. Of, oh, he just gets it. All right.
Nah,
he
different.
balling for real.
He different.
Yeah,
He
backing it up.
He's going through all the circuits, all the AAU things, everything he's doing.
That's outside of the high school.
Now, if you suck, high
school
school
got
AAU
rules.
is a lot
Then
more
it'll be
brutal
that.
than
Exactly.
high school basketball.
It
High
sets
school's
you
got
up
rules.
for high school.
AAU is top notch.
Right.
High school, you got regular kids
Right.
going to school.
Yeah,
High school's got rules.
Way
far,
up there, yeah.
far and away. a
It's
better
the
method.
reason that these high
AAU, you an
schools.
NBA player if you average
And
like
that's
10.
not just basketball. That's baseball too.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's the reason why when you go to high school, y'all remember they used to have the freshman team, the JV, and varsity.
Depending on what school. He not going to just some old Vashon, that they got
Some old
institute. No, not shout out to Vashon. I ain't saying it like that.
Some old Vashon.
I ain't saying it like that. I'm saying
This is the way you said it. Some old Vashon.
Nah,
some
I'm talking
old
about like prep school type. Like you going there specifically
To ball.
to ball. You know what I'm saying? Like
Actually,
Varsity.
you're going there to learn. Okay.
allegedly.
What's your
Aye.
quick thoughts on LaMelo playing for Australia?
We already knew that was gonna happen.
What?
I mean, ever since Lonzo, both of them said they weren't gonna play college ball.
Oh, speaking of which, so do you think that he'll be the better pro than Alonzo?
Nah.
Melo?
Yeah.
Hard to say. I doubt it.
I don't think so.
I think Lonzo got the tools. He just don't have the confidence yet.
And from what I'm hearing, LaMelo,
Melo
they
got
say
the confidence, but he don't
he
have
ain't
the
got
tools.
the tools.
yet.
They saying the
Yeah.
game ain't there. He just got the confidence.
Right.
He is his daddy's son.
Yeah. Exactly.
You your daddy, son.
All talk, no walk.
Man.
Never lost, never won neither.
You ever congrats at all?
If I had to do a congratulations to be Paul Pierce saying the Raptors gonna win in Game 6, he said that like early in the playoffs. So
I can't give it to him because he said too much dumb stuff. In
got
the
the
midst
main-
of
he
the
got
season.
the main one right.
No, that don't balance it out.
He got the main one right.
That don't balance it out. To this day, he probably be like, I could beat D Wade.
Oh, he already said that.
D Wade will cross that boy up so bad.
D-Way to eat.
Be like Draymond Green.
D Wade will take his ankles.
All right, up next we have Is This Your Leader? So, for those watching for the first time, it's kind of like on Black Panther when Killmonger like, this your king. We're going to be facing off one person versus
Don't
another
bring that up.
person.
That was horrible acting. Is this your king?
I wasn't trying. I wasn't trying.
Is this
But
your king?
like I said, so let's say for instance we gonna say Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. Who is basically someone that you'll say he is your leader? Who will you choose? Something like that. So come up with two people.
I don't know why I'm sitting there getting ready to answer that question.
Right.
I'm like,
He ready. So come
Well, I
up
would
with two
say
people.
Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving.
All right. And AD, Kyrie, who is your leader?
So are we good now that we got AD and LeBron, or do we need Kyrie more than we got AD? Laker fans,
Kyrie,
follow
I think the
y'all.
question
Kyrie
is
more.
like, who
I
you
think-
leader?
Kyrie be a great addition.
More like so. They certified going to the championship. Kyrie, come on.
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
the point of the question was like, who would you rather have as the leader of your team?
Right.
That don't work in that scenario
Oh,
because
okay.
we already
Well,
know
you
the
know what,
leader is
brother?
LeBron.
Oh, okay. right. That's
Yeah,
true. Right.
We already know the leader. Well, Frank Vogel.
So basically, if we playing
Frank
teams and we have 11 guys and you got to choose that one guy, will it be AD or will it be Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Nah,
Hands down.
AD.
Well, you know,
AD.
D.
Yep.
It's hard to say because both of them gonna be injured.
Kyrie's too selfish.
Damn.
look, but
Wow.
you know what?
Kyrie is a scorer. Sorry about that.
So you got AD.
We talking about
I got
leader
Kyrie.
though.
I mean, I'm sorry,
Leader,
we got
talking
Kyrie.
about
leader, like,
leader.
yeah.
You know what?
AD.
I'm gonna say AD because he did carry a
He's
franchise.
got
That's the only nod
He's got
I'm
his
giving.
right mind. He ain't. I don't see him as this selfish player.
Right.
Yeah. Kyrie's too selfish, man.
Yeah.
Barring an injury in the season, I'm going Anthony Davis. And that's only because Kyrie went to go try to lead the Celtics, and they did better without him.
They did better without him.
They almost took LeBron out without him.
Yep.
And granted, LeBron was playing without a team, too, so that ain't really fair.
So were the Celtics though. They was labeled the others when they played them. They didn't have no stars.
Man,
They had two young guys, Jaylen Brown and Tatum.
They had a whole
Marcus-
bunch of
Marcus
role
Smart.
players,
That's
which is all
what
they needed.
LeBron had.
that's all they needed was some role players.
LeBron played with a bunch of role players that year.
Didn't he? Because
Roll on roll.
what George Hill say? He's Batman. We all just a bunch of Robins.
I want to
He
call him
proved.
Robbins.
Y'all more like Alfred.
All right, so who you have? AD.
Commissioner Gordon.
I don't have
I'm talking about in between
No,
AD and
pick
Kyrie.
AD.
one. 80.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, AD. So after this postseason run, I have to go here and bring these two guys up, and let's just say if the shoe was on the other foot. So Kawhi or KD.
I thought you was gonna say Giannis. Oh, you gave us a hard one.
Dang, man.
So the
What?
roles was reversed.
Would KD would have brought a championship to Toronto like Kawhi did?
It's funny. This hard for y'all. Y'all already know. People who don't watch, y'all already know my answer.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna let y'all get
Because I'm
that.
trying not to be a prisoner of the moment. Because you know you naturally
Yeah,
want to
you
say,
try not to,
yeah,
right.
you know, but
I'm gonna let y'all debate that.
I still
you
say,
saying-
I still a slight edge to Durant, man. Slight edge to Durant.
Why is that?
Just to, I just rank him as a better player.
Leader wise too.
Leader wise, leader. Now we talking about this is your leader.
Right.
yeah.
Offensive player, he might be better, I think.
Y'all
Dang,
say-
that's still tough
Leader.
though.
How is
Leader.
it tough? Y'all talking about Kevin Durant as a
Leader,
leader?
right? That's
Yeah,
what
leader.
got it.
Y'all
That's
remember
what
the last
solidified
time Kevin Durant was a leader? Oklahoma City.
it. And he ran.
There's the argument right there.
I'm gonna say Kawhi as far as leaders.
There's
That
the argument
team
right there.
actually took on his personality, whatever you want to call that he got. So
Like he was safe.
I'm gonna say Kawhi.
Kawhi. T-Rail.
I like KD, man. I don't know. But when you do speak about leadership, I would have to say Kawhi.
They didn't get frazzled at all that whole series because of it.
Yeah, I got KD. I'm sorry, Kawhi. Excuse me. I got Kawhi easily.
But the whole Toronto Raptor team was just a big old Kawhi board. throughout
Exactly.
The whole playoff.
Boy,
like
baby.
when they left off the floor, all they needed was one more game to win. They were like, all right,
Right, it is what it is.
let's go.
I
Even
guess
Kyle
Kawhi,
Lowry.
man. I guess,
Lowry
Kawhi.
usually be tight in the butt every time he play,
that
man.
way.
He play ball, man.
Oh yeah, that boy balled in game
Man.
6. He heard what everybody was saying about him. He was like, all right, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
everybody
talking
thought
about
he
me.
missed that shot. They ain't no Draymond blocking in
money.
the corner.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
want to. They don't want to. It's like the damn Chicago kick all over again.
Yeah.
You have anything?
Nah.
All right. Up
By the
next.
way, my choice was Kawhi. In case y'all didn't. know.
Right. If you didn't get the message, something wrong with you. Up next, bruh, you tripping.
I think I'm
This,
out of them for
this should be interesting here. This is a very hot take that you may think others may not like, but you may think in your mind it can actually happen.
Yeah. I got one.
It got real quiet.
The Pelicans is gonna go deep in the playoffs next year.
How deep?
How deep is your love?
Hey, ask T-Rail, huh?
Right.
Why did you ask that?
What's plenty?
Yes, he was safe.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Semifinals, man.
Semifinals.
I can take that.
Semifinals.
The Pel in the West?
Yep.
Wow.
And
I mean, you gotta
I'm
think
sorry,
about it.
And for those who don't agree, you say, bruh, you tripping.
Bro, you tripping.
I mean, you got to think about it. We ain't got to
I
worry
would
about
agree
them,
Semifinals.
we ain't got to worry about them losing to the Warriors.
But the West.
You got
You
the
got-
Rockets.
Rockets, the
The
Thunder,
Rockets are
the
gonna
Jazz
implode.
just got better.
The Rockets are gonna implode on
Denver
themselves.
still gonna be like they was. Portland still gonna be like they
And I'm
was.
sorry, but so Mike Conley today did get traded to the Utah Jazz.
Huge.
Damn, they couldn't just trade him to the
Huge.
Bulls
I
or
still say
something.
that. I still, semifinals.
Wow, that's a bold move,
Pelicans.
but bro, you
Yeah,
tripping.
it is.
I just like their team right
I-
now. You know,
I
it's
can
a young,
see it.
great, young team. Zion, if he pans out,
I think it take that first year to get to know each other though.
Yeah, I agree.
I
see
agree
that.
with him. I can
can
see
see
them,
that.
but I see them getting swept in the semifinals by whoever it is.
And
Ooh, wait, no,
That
that
makes
depends.
sense.
That
Though,
depends
so
on their
yeah.
seeding.
I said go.
He said go.
I said go.
And
Not win.
True.
I said
TB
go.
TB says quietly, Kawhi was the leader of the Raptors. He didn't say much. The other players follow suit.
Because they ain't saying
Led by
nothing
example.
either.
He led
Real
by
G's
example.
moving silence.
Exactly. Like
Like
lasagna.
lasagna.
They ain't want that claw.
I still can't believe he said that.
I had to think about it for 2 days. Like, what does that mean? I wrote it down. Oh, you know
Like
what?
lasagna.
I see what you did there.
You know what's crazy? It was the the failed children of the No Child Left Behind program. They're like, you say this in lasagna. What is you talking about, bro?
Cognac.
They're the people that still say salmon.
Right. What's salmon?
Hold on, wait a minute. It's not Gucci. It's Guckakee. That's what.
I wish I heard that.
Hey man, I got on that Guckakee. Hold on, what Kanye say? That Versace?
Lingerie.
Do y'all have a
Lingari. Oh,
do
that
y'all
takes me
have a
back
bro
to
you
the
tripping?
joke.
You got a hot take?
I'm gonna say, bro, you tripping to the Marlins.
Who?
The Marlins.
What
I mean, not
about-
the Mariners.
Okay.
Giving up Edwin Encarnacion to the Yankees.
What a trade.
Yo, that
Appreciate
was
y'all.
stupid.
Stupid.
The Yankees,
Yeah,
man.
bro, y'all tripping. Gave him away too.
And what's crazy, right? For like some unknown.
Man, the Yankees
AAA.
split that briefcase with the handcuff on it.
That ain't
Let's
got
get
nothing
'em.
in it.
Yeah, but they not that good though.
True.
You
They
got
in
a
last
hot
place.
take?
Get
I don't
something
got a
for
hot
him
take.
though.
They in last
got
place,
that
man.
I
Exactly.
got one. The Warriors are not making it to the Western Conference Finals next season.
Ooh, how long is KD out?
The
A
whole
year.
season.
Yeah, him
Hey,
and Clay.
Him and Clay out the whole season.
I wouldn't give you a bro you tripping.
I would have went bolder if I was you and just said they weren't gonna make the playoffs.
Nah, they gonna make the. They gonna make it, but they're not gonna get past the
With
first
who
round.
though? Because you gotta look at they don't have a bench. They only got Steph and Draymond. Because DeMarcus Cousins still might go. He ain't in the contract.
And
yet.
Steph
You
been
still got
bricking.
Iggy.
Right.
Hey,
Still got
Iggy show up
Iggy.
when he need to.
He gonna have to show up for 82 next year.
Right. He ain't gonna do it.
They
Look,
might
what's
not make the
funny is-
playoffs, man. You think I'm playing?
They said Steph Curry gonna have to pull a 0-1 AI next year.
Right.
He gonna have to do everything.
He been bricking too.
Yeah.
Man, look, y'all notice he only is horrible from 3 in the playoffs. I don't understand why. I don't understand the logic behind it.
The defense, you got to
Tightens
think
up.
it's more physical as the playoffs
Yep.
go along.
Yep.
Steph
Your-
don't play through contact good.
Your body
Yeah.
He had a
wears down more
backcourt
often
violation
too.
just because somebody tightened his space up.
Right.
I'm
Right.
telling y'all right now, that boy is about to be catch and shoot all 82 games.
Yeah.
Like, give me the ball.
If you let him.
If you let him, right. But if you
Right.
focus
Somebody like
in on
Serrano,
the
lock
janky
him up.
defense that he called, that worked. That boxing one, it worked. So
You know what? You're right. They're not gonna make it in.
I don't think they're gonna make
They're
it in,
gonna be
honestly,
number
man.
9.
Right.
I wouldn't say it. And then again, I
They're
wouldn't
gonna be
give
on
you
the
a bro you tripping.
outside looking
Right.
in.
I wouldn't either. Yeah.
Because I don't understand how coaches haven't realized this. But if you pressure Steph,
That's what I'm saying.
He
matter of
bricking.
fact, not even if you
He
pressure
missing.
Steph,
First of
because
all-
he makes them when you pressure him. I don't understand that. You get that boy a wide open shot.
He make bad plays. Period. He can't pass under pressure. He throw them weird left hand pass that
Y'all
float
remember?
across the
Y'all remember
court.
he tried to dunk on the fast break.
Oh, that was so terrible.
When he slipped. Hold on.
I
Take
don't
it
even
back.
know if he slipped.
3. No, he slipped. I remember because he tried. No, I
Well, no,
remember.
you
one
talking about
play.
the playoffs.
No, he talking about
Yeah,
he
yeah.
bricked the dunk.
Right,
You
he
talking
bricked
about
the
when he
dunk.
slipped and fell.
I'm talking about when dude
when
went
he didn't
for
even get
it
up in the air. Yeah.
and-
I'm talking about when he actually missed.
Yeah, he
a
actually
wide
missed the
That was in the
dunk.
playoffs.
dunk.
Yeah.
Wide open, nobody around.
Nah,
him.
he did miss a
I think
dunk.
they stole the ball.
It was
and
this
took it
year.
down and just
Yep.
break.
Yeah, I forgot
He,
who they was
he
playing.
redeemed himself in
I wanna say it was
the
the Clippers.
All-Star game.
The Clippers. It was the Clippers.
Yeah.
They was getting nervous. They was getting tight with them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But still, the funniest thing is when he slipped on the floor, then got up, went for the 3, airball. I'm like,
Yeah.
golly.
That Drake shot.
All right, so my bro, you tripping. As long as Mo and Gersh are leading the troops, the Cardinals will not go to the playoffs anymore.
Never.
As long
That ain't
as
no bro you tripping, that's facts.
as long as they
That's
are
facts.
You gonna say that to the five
president,
guy?
the
Really?
president of baseball operations and GM, they ain't going to the playoffs.
It ain't
I
official
mean,
yet,
that's not a
but you
real
know,
reach,
it's gonna be.
but I mean, never going
Hey.
to the playoffs.
As long as they in.
They haven't been,
Right,
they
that's what I
haven't
mean.
been to the playoff.
You know what? You
Right.
know what? I want to set something in stone right now.
Here we go.
If and when the Cardinals fire Mozeliak, I need you to finally say
They are not.
that the Cardinals are going to do something. Don't just say third place. Put them first place. Because do you notice that everything you say Cardinal related happens? You baseball, psychic, genie, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Call them
It's the
call them
reason-
a
for that
Saddamus.
reason, I can't,
Right.
I
You
can't promise you anything.
Sadalstradamus.
I can't
Sadalstradamus.
promise you anything, man.
Goodness gracious.
I'm sick of this.
You can't just say it.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this.
He like, man,
Just
my,
say-
I'm gonna tell
my
you the
powers
truth.
won't
Speak
allow
it
me
into
to say
existence.
that. Right.
Put us in the
He don't believe in
World
that.
Series.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this.
I expect more.
What would your auntie say?
As a Christian, you know it's power in the
Right,
tongue.
right. I was just gonna say, what would your auntie
Don't
say?
make me start preaching to you,
What would
man.
Auntie Linda
That
say?
ain't fair.
Atmosphere.
That ain't fair.
Is that name Aunt Linda? Is
That
it Aunt
ain't
in the
Linda?
tongue.
That ain't fair.
All right,
it
so,
Aunt Linda? Is that her name?
look. As an investor, do you speak it into existence?
I certainly do.
Oh, well, that's what we need right now.
So this needs to be not a
he's just
business
a guy.
investment, but a personal
personal,
investment.
right.
What would your aunt say? Huh?
He's not taking the bait.
I think it's a face. We'll get on the phone. I don't know how.
Something wrong with your upper lip while it's quivering.
What the thing is on your phone? What's y'all Siri? Hey, lady on the phone. Galaxy lady. Hey, call us auntie.
Galaxy
Gina.
lady.
Her name is Gina.
Galaxy lady.
Gina.
Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Gina.
Lakeisha.
Galexis.
What do you want from her?
Galax Straw. I don't know.
Wow.
Galexatron.
Galaxy straw.
I can't do it, man.
Gallagher.
I can't fix my lips to
Ooh,
say
wait. No. I can't
anything
remember what it is.
positive right now about this team.
Bixby. Is that it?
Clayton.
Bixby? Is
It
that
ain't
what
set
is?
up. Too late.
Oh, okay.
It ain't set up.
But that's the name of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I knew I was gonna get it because it was just something that sounds.
Is it
like
really
a-
named Bixby?
Bixby?
Yeah.
Heck no.
It's the knockoff of the other Alexa and all them. It's a
Right.
knockoff.
You got Siri, you got Alexa.
And you got Bixby.
Now you
got
got Bixby.
Downtown in the corner.
So now we have idiot of the week. Sports related. If a player has done anything stupid in the world of sports or even outside the game, but it's still kind of sports related, he's your idiot of the week.
I have 3.
All right.
Oh.
My first one is Max Scherzer.
Oh yeah.
Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer, during batting practice,
So St. Louis.
went to bunt. He went to bunt while in batting practice. Ball ricocheted, hit him in the nose, broke his nose.
Wow.
Well, damn.
That's just stupid. So that's my first idiot. You big.
Not even in the game.
Not in the game.
Not a game.
Batting
Talk about
practice. Not a game.
But look,
practice.
but check this out. He still pitched tonight
With a broken
still-
nose.
with the broken nose.
You still stupid for butting during batting practice.
Gonna
You
breathe
supposed
out
to
his mouth.
swing, not just be like, I'm gonna let the ball come to me.
Well, more than likely he's a pitcher. He's more likely he's gonna bunt more than.
Hey guys, real quick breaking news. Apparently, David Ortiz wasn't even the actual target.
Oh,
What?
It was a result of a mistaken identity.
You gotta be.
You
kidding.
mistaken.
all right, I got a
They
fourth
just-
idiot.
they
Dominican
just-
Republic.
See, this is
They
what I was
just-
talking about
They had a good
last
game
week.
plan. Nobody snitched. They just had a good game.
I got a
Yeah.
fourth idiot
They had
now.
a
I need my I need my congratulations right next week,
I got a fourth idiot.
just off the strength of that
I
that
don't
story.
know, I don't know how long he gonna be around because he out here shooting the wrong people. But my second idiot is the gunman, the hired assassin who can't even tell
No, the
Big
idiot of
Poppy.
the week is whoever believed that report. That can't be true.
They said it's true.
That can't be true.
It's on Bleacher
they,
Report.
they mistook David Ortiz.
It's from the Associated Press.
Yeah.
They don't never lie.
So here we go. It says
So all that talk about him cheating on the drug lord's
Yeah.
He was
girlfriend.
just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He
So-
fit the description.
right.
I need my
So
congratulations
basically,
right.
Was the shooter white?
so basically, what they say here
Right.
is that Rodriguez, a member of the Mexico's Gulf Cartel, orchestrated the shooting and mistakenly thought Ortiz was someone else who was dressed in a similar fashion and seated with the Boston Red Sox legend.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. How?
Do
Anyway,
y'all believe that?
that's another one. My second idiot is Ryan Holland.
Yeah,
Did you see Ryan Holland on what was that? First take?
first take.
Who was
Nah.
Rylan
What
Howard?
happened? What happened?
Ryan Holland is
He's
some
played for,
has-been
He's played for
player.
the UCLA Bruins, and then he played in the NBA for a lot of teams.
Yeah, a lot.
He was
He in the
a
big three.
he was an everyman.
Okay.
Anyway, he sat. It was him, Max,
Shaq,
and Shaq, and old girl. Can't remember her name.
Molly Curran.
Molly. He sat there and said that he has LeBron James as the greatest basketball player of all time.
Is that when you said he said
That was the
in
one
front
with
of
him and
right?
Shaq when they was
And
going
Shaq
at
was
it.
like, "Do I need to walk out of here right now?"
Shaq was like, "Do I need to go?" It's Patron, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's
He
drinking
sat
Patron.
there and really trying to justify.
Right.
Now, I know I done said some dumb stuff on this show, but I ain't never been that
He
damn
known
dumb.
for doing it though.
Huh?
Ryan Hollins is known for doing it. If you pay
But
attention
that's
to him.
just stupid.
Yeah.
He said over Kobe, which I'm like, when they asked, like they officially asked the ranking of players and everybody put him over Kobe. But over Michael, he was like, he has doubled and tripled Mike in assists, brought up all this other stuff. He makes players better, all that other stuff.
Does he really make players better?
Oh, no.
Right.
All
Then
Shaq,
there was different eras too.
all Shaq,
Exactly.
they brought that up too. All Shaq said was, okay, Mike was what in the finals? 6-0.
Exactly.
LeBron was like 3-8, 7, 6, 3-6.
And two of them was fluky.
Had more chances in the finals.
Don't be like that.
Two of them
More
was fluky.
chances, and
They
didn't
shouldn't
get
have
half
beat the
of-
Spurs.
Half of the
If
championship.
Ginobili made 2 free throws, they'd have won that series.
But then, you know, when I listen to the argument, I understand the finals argument, and what Ryan could have countered with
Right.
is that how many times has LeBron been knocked out of the playoffs, not in the finals?
True.
All of LeBron's losses in the playoffs have come in the finals. Mike and them,
Not all.
They lost to the Celtics a couple times.
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
Pistons.
yeah, yeah.
Like, they
And the
lost to
Magic.
Some, yeah, the
no, I
Magic.
said his finals. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, we talking
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pistons. No, they lost to a lot of teams.
Pistons.
They lost to a
Pistons
lot
a
of
couple
people.
times, Celtics a couple times, the Magic 1 year.
Right.
Yeah, it was a lot. when
Plus,
the
they
Magic
got
played-
swept too.
Exactly.
Them boys
Yeah,
got
Mike ain't never got swept.
swept. And then he went on to say that the Golden State Warriors, with this current team, healthy, can beat the 90s
Nope.
Bulls.
You got
No.
to be
Yeah, when
out
he
your
said that,
mind, man.
I was
And
like,
then Shaq was like, we talking about in the grown man era where you can knock somebody down,
Right,
or in
right.
this pity pat where you can't touch nobody.
put Steph Curry in the era where you can hack the hell
Hand
out of
check.
somebody.
Just hand check alone.
hand checking and all that.
Right.
He wouldn't know what to do.
I feel like, I don't know if we had that conversation on here last week, but I talked to somebody about it. And I had to look at them like they were stupid.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dennis Rodman would beat up everybody on
Man.
that team
Exactly. Did you hear what he was saying about
just
Dennis
on
Rodman?
GP.
What do you say?
He was saying, I forgot what he said, but he said that Warriors team could leave Dennis Rodman open and double team somebody else, and
Right.
then they won't be able to do nothing.
That ain't
I'm
gonna
like,
work.
you crazy?
That ain't gonna work.
You
Crazy.
That man, look, Bulls fan, ain't nobody
Jordan
beating,
would work.
ain't
You just
nobody
can't
beating that
swallow up
Bulls
Jordan.
organization during the 90s. Ain't
You can't
nobody
put-
beating
double
them.
team Jordan.
You can't put Jordan in this league where you can't touch him and it's illegal defense. Like, stop playing.
When you can't touch him, oh, that
Stop
boy
playing.
driving to the hoop.
Hey,
every
recall
time.
when Shaq was saying, all right, well, let's break down the matchup. And he was like, well, Steph Curry. Then we talking about Ron Harper. Ron Harper
Yeah.
would shut you down.
He was a
Yeah,
defensive
everybody,
player.
everybody around Harper.
Man, Ron
See,
Harper.
And then-
we
Ron
just
Harper,
said that he
was-
can't play against physicality.
Right, Ron
And then
Harper was
what's
like
crazy is-
6'7" and had length, and he will stay on your ass the
Yeah,
whole
the
Then the
whole
dude tried to say, he was like, Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, whoever they put in at the 5. I was like, okay, so Harper gonna lock that down. MJ gonna lock that down.
It really ain't no 5.
no way in hell KD gonna overpower Scottie Pippen.
Nope.
Draymond on Robin?
Draymond
Rodman.
would get tech and get
He be throwing out every
Get
game.
What's
Rodman.
crazy is Rodman looks
and
just
Robin
like
be
this.
smiling as he
Rodman
did.
stuck his thumb up James Worthy butt. Stop playing. This dude don't care, man.
He would touch
Draymond
you on
can't
your
handle
ass
that.
and get away with it
Man,
and just make you mad.
that
and
clip
Draymond will flip out.
when he tripped Carmelo like 10 times going down the court.
Right.
Stop playing. Come on, man. They not ready for that, man.
Plus, let's not forget one of my favorite dunks of all time. Is Scottie Pippen over Patrick Ewing?
Right. But here go the thing, though.
Nuts to the face.
Man. Tony Kukoc.
Tony Kukoc.
When he come in off the bench,
Right.
that's the matchup that's
Don't
going to kill
forget
him.
about Kukoc either.
Steve Kerr.
And then on top of that, right, you
Steve
got
Kerr.
Steve Kerr
Yep.
going against a
chopping.
Steve
Two
Kerr
shooters.
made team.
Two shooters.
Two
He
of them.
chopping.
Off the bench.
That's what I'm saying.
Steve Kerr lights
The
you
We
up.
already talked about
the
Ron
center
Harper.
position, that's just
Luke
obsolete.
Longley, Bill Winnington, just shoot the ball.
Right, and
Y'all
then the
can't
Warriors
pass
the
the
same
Steve
ball.
Kerr
ball.
lights you up like a menorah.
Right.
Randy Brown on defense.
Randy Brown.
Randy Brown.
Wow.
Jason
I ain't
Caffey.
heard that name in years.
Jason Caffey.
That
coming
team,
in.
had, that
This
team,
is when I was a real Bulls fan.
That's
Back
what I'm saying. Yeah, they had a
You
squad.
traitor.
Man.
traitor.
I don't follow anybody, so I
The
don't
Bulls had defensive depth.
Right.
That was beautiful. Ain't nobody got defensive depth now.
That's the thing.
Teams barely got.
Like he said, you
Depth.
talking about eras. Now, it's hard to say with this era if they got this wide open basketball, who get hot type of thing. But in the 90s, that style of play, it ain't even a competition.
Nah, you getting thrown
Right.
into the station. Like, well, get out my way.
So, real quick, my idiot of the week goes back to what you brought up earlier.
Hold on, bro.
Also,
That was just idiot number two.
My bad.
You got number
my bad.
three.
Well, my bad.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead on. One,
And
two,
then,
three.
and then idiot number three, I feel like we can all agree he's just gonna be an idiot for life. It's Stan Kroenke.
Oh.
This past weekend, the city came out in droves.
500,000 people.
People called off and they ain't even have to work. That's how it was. Like, I ain't gonna be able to make it. You ain't on schedule. All right, cool. I ain't gonna be able to
Just
make
so
it
y'all
Monday.
know.
500,000
crazy. In this city?
people
In
downtown.
this city.
That's crazy.
Woo. Actually, they said it
So
was,
where was they
close
coming
to a
from?
meal.
Right.
And then the people watching it worldwide.
500,000.
But this man says that St. Louis isn't a sports town. No, sir. It's not that we're on a sports town. It's just that the sport that you brought to us,
It
y'all
worked.
sucked in it.
Right.
And you never really made any true improvements because you didn't want to be here.
Right.
Let's just call it what it was.
Money
You ain't want to
grab.
be
It was
here.
already gone.
It was a money grab.
They was gone the minute they were counting down the days.
You knew because he only made one and only press conference. And in that one and only press conference, they asked him straight up, will you keep the Rams in St. Louis? He's dancing around the question, didn't
Yep.
even answer it.
They was already building the stadium.
This
And
is 2010. They moved
Oh.
in 2016.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they wasn't building nothing.
He got
They
control
were
of it
drawing
in
it
Now,
up.
I remember when I
2010.
went down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I ain't know it was that
And
far
since
away.
from
When
2010 to
Sweet
2016, he did not do not another press conference.
And that was right around the time when Sweet Georgia passed away.
Georgia?
Yeah.
Georgia.
I miss her dearly because she would have kept them brothers here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And we would have got the ring. But yeah, stand for realizing that it's not the issue is you. You my idiot of the week. Smooth.
There we go. And then mine, going back to
All
what,
y'all some damn fools.
going back to what Brian said earlier about the fans or so-called fans in Toronto during the parade. It was an incredible parade, but all of a sudden you see a video, aerial view of like maybe 100-some people scattering away because some idiots want to shoot some people.
Yeah.
They said some females were hit.
Yep.
A couple of people, just it's crazy. It's a freaking parade for something that was never done before.
Exactly.
And then y'all take that opportunity to act a fool. So that being said, for all our idiots, you have an idiot of the week. You have one.
I got
week?
an idiot.
So for all the idiots of the week,
Hold on. Wait a minute. Sadal, did you have an idiot?
No.
Okay, proceed.
Stan, you got all of them.
No, he said he did.
Sadal.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
It's not the same.
No.
It's not the same. You gotta say it. It's not the same.
I already said it.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
That's not you. That's DJ Khaled. It's not the same.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You played yourself.
Get your heads, especially you, Stan Kroenke, and Ryan Howland, and Max Scherzer. Well, he ain't putting his head nowhere. His nose is sore. Get your head out your ass. I'm sick of y'all.
Stop. Get some help.
All y'all some new fools.
Dumbass. Is
All
dumbass
right.
is.
Last but not least, what if? What if is, of course, just a situation that you bring up, sports related, and we'll come back with a follow-up answer and see what would be our thoughts on it. It could be something in the future, it could be something that happened in the past that you want to bring up and reminisce about and say, well, what if this happened instead?
I got
What
one.
if?
Oh, you
Okay.
got one. All right, go
I about to say, what if the Blues win again next year?
We gonna be super turned, double time. We gonna bring back Lloyd Brannigan from the grave.
Back
She
to
gonna
back.
sing Gloria. Then we gonna put her back.
And put it
I
back.
have, I have one word for that.
What's that?
Dynasty.
For two?
Cause has it been done?
Dynasty? Two?
Yeah, you got two back to back. So now
Has
you go
Well,
to
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Dynasty.
Yeah.
It's Dynasty
has
time.
anybody won back to
Pittsburgh
back?
Penguins.
Has anybody
I
won the
feel.
Stanley Cup back to back?
Yeah.
I want to say
Pittsburgh Penguins
It's
did.
been teams that won like 5 times.
I'm talking about, it may not, if it's back to back, it may not be like the 3-peat, but if
Right,
they keep
yeah.
winning,
Well, I forgot because they not that
We
type
got
of
a
sport that-
dynasty.
Yeah.
we got a dynasty then.
I see
Hey
what you
man,
did.
I'm gonna add on to it. What if we do it again in Boston?
Ooh, that's icy.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
getting white.
Payback for the Red Sox.
Right.
I'm getting blackout drunk. But
You getting whole faced? You getting whole faced?
I'm getting hold. No, I'm getting hold, marooned, Bennington. I'm getting them all combined.
You got you a what if?
What if the Browns go to the Super Bowl?
Oh, Stan.
Browns.
Then I'm gonna need my congrats.
Didn't
Well,
Odell
if
and
they
his boy
win,
just go down?
if they look,
You know what I said on this show?
Right.
I said the Browns are going all the way to the AFC Championship game this year.
Man.
And
What if they go
last
to the
year,
Super Bowl? Take
I
it a step
said
further.
Browns in 5, and they ain't even have half as good as players.
If they go to the
Browns.
Super Bowl, they go win by 14. That's my prediction.
Ooh, about 14.
Unless they got unless the Rams make it back, man. Nah,
They toast, yeah.
y'all got to take
If
this
Todd
L.
Gurley healthy, man.
Like I love y'all, but y'all got to take this L.
But they got Odell and his boy.
Landry.
And Mayfield just put up
Yeah,
like he picked
Landry
up about 20 pounds.
They played
monster.
together in LSU, man.
And before that, too.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. But Baker Mayfield shaved his beard, bro. I don't feel like he's gonna be the same person.
Oh, that's
He
the
aight.
Cardinal sin.
He aight.
That's the Cardinal sin.
He aight.
He shaved
The
his
whole
beard.
Samson effect, huh?
The whole Samson, you are, see?
He's in there, he okay.
Yeah.
Your power's in your hair.
Think about it. Think
Long
about.
as he didn't get no
Even
fake lace front.
Pusha T said that.
Long as he
Think
didn't get
about-
the Steve Harvey line.
He
and thing.
did.
Hey, Booker T said a whole lot of things. So,
I said Pusha T, not Booker T. Pusha T.
Booker said a
I ain't
whole.
going. I ain't quoting no Booker T.
You gonna shut this whole
Especially on
thing
this
down.
program. Hogan will come you. Nah, I ain't quoting no
Because
Booker
look,
T.
if
I
you
said
think about every
Pusha T.
player that has shaved their beard, when Brett shaved his, boy, he got lit up.
man.
They ended his career. They hit that boy hard in the mud. Speaking of Brett, y'all see that apparently it was a fake post on his Instagram saying he was coming out of retirement?
Yeah.
What? Who?
Brett Favre.
Can you do that in football?
He can.
Yeah.
Why does Brett Favre have an
You
Instagram
good,
account?
but why?
Because it's
Shoot,
Brett
man,
Favre.
Brett Favre.
50.
Look at OJ.
He need to stick to Wrangler, bro.
OJ got
that
a
guy-
Twitter. That's coming. Yeah, he do
Okay,
got one.
okay.
He got it on Twitter beat.
Yes.
That tweet that he
Yeah, I
put
saw
out,
that
that
Predator
one,
account
they said
too.
it was
Why
fake.
would you put in
No,
knives
he
to
got
say
an
you
Instagram too,
next?
though. Right. He said payback. What he say? Payback will be had, or
He say, I will find you, MFer.
Talking to that Purdy account.
Yeah. He said, I got 300 followers. Why would you want to come after me? You sound weak as hell. He said, and then he put all the knife emojis. You next. Like, why would you do that, dude?
can't
I
do
will-
nothing to
Why
him.
would you do that?
I will
man?
embark vengeance upon my
I
enemies.
forgot that should have been my Indian of the week.
Right, it should have
Oh,
been.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, that would've been
O.J.
perfect.
No, they said that was a fake Twitter too. So
That
potentially
OJ
could-
was a fake too.
No, they said he's
that
got a real
responded?
one.
But he got a
But-
video of him talking though about something.
Yeah, the
about
killer
revenge will
O.J.
be-
Simpson is the fake one, but the OJ,
Right.
that's OJ.
He got a blue check next to it, don't it? Don't he got a blue?
I don't know if it had a blue
Yeah,
check, but that was
He
OJ.
verified.
Yeah, that ain't fake,
That
bro.
is verified.
O.J.
That ain't
Simpson
fake, bro.
Right.
With the knife emojis. Come
Either
on,
way,
man.
either way, he's
himself.
not gonna do it.
He
don't
not,
need
but
that.
you know.
All right, so yo,
But
what
still,
if,
that's still
what
say
if the
that,
Browns
though,
go to the
you
Super
just-
Bowl? Depending on who they play against, they might win it. And then I'm gonna be on here and be like, I said Browns survive, but I didn't think it was gonna happen.
I say they win by 12 or 14. It's their offense gonna be.
I'm banking on Browns in 6.
Yeah.
And then don't forget their defense now. They
Yeah,
defense
right.
is
They done
strong.
beefed up
That's a
defense.
stepped on part
They got
about
that
it.
hometown hero,
Yeah.
Sheldon Richardson. Hopefully he can keep his act together for a season.
All right,
Put
well,
that OJ video.
I don't have a
Yeah,
what
bring
if.
it up.
I'm gonna find it.
Wow.
I got a what if.
All right.
What if the Warriors do not extend max contracts to KD and Klay Thompson?
If they don't extend.
It's officially over.
No,
It's
extend it
officially
to
over.
them, like offer them the opportunity.
It'll be officially over for the Warriors. That's it.
Because Clay's stock had just dropped over the course of the playoffs. Because first, when him not making that all first team or second team, because when you get that big old bonus.
Yeah.
And then he was like, all right, you got to offer me the max contract. So he didn't get that. And now, unfortunately, he tore his ACL. I don't know a lot of ACL tear.
That's the hardest injury to come back from in
Athletes.
basketball.
They love KD though.
What about an Achilles?
I'm not
like KD.
It's
The
between them
they
two.
both, yeah, but I think the ACL is just a harder one because it's just like your Achilles is like your feet, your ankle, all that. But your knee, man, that's your whole lower body.
It's your
You put a lot of weight on
rotation,
that
how
too,
you-
don't
Your
you?
ACL,
You're
man, like
always
you
running
can't,
and cutting.
you can't,
You're
right?
cutting.
Like, cause that's what happened with D Rose. He ain't cut the same.
Well,
since.
he hurt all of them. MCL, ACL.
He
like,
tore his knee all the
He
way
hurt
up.
his
Yeah.
ACL,
Both of 'em.
his
Both of 'em.
MCL, his NBC, his CBS, his ABC,
TNT,
his
CBS.
MSNBC, his TNT,
His
his
TGIF.
CNN,
WIC.
The WB.
his EBT,
Welterweight Championship.
So speaking
his
of
IWGP,
so speaking of
his
injuries,
AEW, his WWE, his ICDC.
so
He tore his
speaking of
ITT Technical
injuries,
Institute.
playing rugby, have you
ACDC.
suffered any crazy injuries?
The most, I had a bruised rib. Two of them. Two
Boy, you
bruised
better
ribs
knock
that
on some
separated
wood before you
from the
leave.
cartilage. That separated from the cartilage right there.
Ooh wee.
I got smacked. I'm talking about, I'm like the fastest on the team. I'm running down the sideline, but I got corner flagged by 3 big old your size type people with a little speed to them.
Oh, they basically T-boned you, huh? Just
So, okay,
Wow.
so you're saying he's slow?
Come on now. Cut move. Ain't nobody saying that.
Shots fired.
Ain't nobody saying that.
actually he said your size
But fast.
with speed.
Oh, we was in Toronto.
That's what he said.
I
He
thought we was
said
at
your
the Toronto
size with
parade.
speed.
Shots just rang out.
Run.
I
And
just said, we don't know
ladies
how
and gentlemen,
fast
there's Mr. Baker.
We don't know how fast you are. So just imagine yourself with,
Yeah, with speed.
If you don't got speed,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Not anymore.
Hey, this man here is a softball legend, just so you know, man.
Oh, he might got some speed. man.
Legendary.
That's it. He might got
I thought it was baseball.
I
Do you be
used to
sliding? Do you be stealing bases?
I used to.
Okay.
Well, he had some speed. I
You
don't
can't
know
have a
if he
lead
still
off in
do.
softball, can you?
No.
See,
When I
that's
saw
you
ball,
got real
we talking
speed.
about, like,
No, I'm
high
talking about
school.
like
We talking
when you
about
steal
high
a
school
base,
baseball.
you can't do a lead off though, right? You gotta,
No,
yeah,
no.
so you got a real speed to steal in softball.
No, I wasn't stealing the
You can't
softball.
even
I was
steal
stealing in high
softball.
school.
Oh, okay, got you.
Oh, you can't steal in softball?
No, you can't steal.
Yeah.
It's cheating because you got the man.
The
throwing
big old ball.
underhand.
Yeah.
Right.
You gonna make it every time.
Hey, not if one of them girls pitching.
As soon as he started,
Right.
Hey, if them girls in college pitching, that's a fastball.
Right. Yeah, that's
Look, as soon as
different.
they start, go. Oh, damn.
Won't they backhand?
You
Is
know,
it a ball? Is it a ball? Is it a ball? But you ain't in your motion. That's the wind-up motion.
You started your motion.
Okay, you
Hey,
right.
You know what that looks like? That looks like the windmill cradle dunk that everybody be doing. It's like,
Stick on MJ and 2 gold chains and throw you on the second.
yup. That's what you gotta do.
Look, I told y'all.
Right.
Hey, so do me a favor. Turn number 7.
Oh, man.
Turn it up.
I got the OJ clip, man.
Boom.
Check.
All right, so real quick, we have a guest. He's been watching the show over the last hour. He's a dope comedian, so you got support him. Come on up here, man. Come on, Grant. Don't be shy, man.
brother.
He
said that like,
watch.
nah,
He ain't
nah,
trying to
nah.
be saying no plug or anything, man.
Grant sitting there like, what's up, man?
No
But
camera
yeah.
time.
Right.
He coming at you with the OJ tweet.
Revenge
You next. I'ma stab you like I stabbed Nicole. Allegedly.
Right. I said if I would have did it.
If I did.
If I did.
Why would he put
Yeah,
a book
silly.
out? He's got a history.
If I
What's
did.
crazy is they
If I
found.
did it.
Y'all know they found the stuff on the property.
Don't matter. He been acquitted.
He was
don't
acquitted.
matter.
It was like, dang, he did
The
it.
gloves
Right.
didn't fit, man.
Hey, man.
Must have quit.
Yeah, see? Like,
This is how I wear my gloves. I always have my
can't-
fingers
it
in
can't-
spider webs
it
all the way
can't
out like this. This is how you wear gloves, see? See? I can't do it. I can't.
It came from
Base
on
hit.
my hand.
Breaking news.
Right.
Well, not breaking news, but
Oh, did we
update.
score?
Base hit by Dexter Fowler. Cardinals are up 1-0 for now.
Uh-oh.
Hey, follow my
I
dude.
think it's the bottom of the
Come
8th.
on, Sadal. Say it one time, brother. One time.
for now.
Follow is
They
my
gonna
dude.
do it, man.
You see
Follow
he
is my
what?
dude. That's
Wait,
my
I'm trying to
dude.
get Sadal.
Yeah, they gonna do it, all right.
Yeah,
They gonna make the playoffs, man.
He came out.
Bottom of the 6th.
Put in the atmosphere, brother.
I can't do it.
Oh my lord.
I went to the Cardinals game and
I'm
Fowler
about
came
sick
out to
of. Uh-oh.
Cardi B.
Is that a replay or is that an? Oh, that was
That's
a
a
replay.
replay.
He looked up like, God.
Right. Yeah, so
He
once
look like,
again,
yep, I'm
bottom
a-
of the 6th, Cardinals are up 1-0.
Hey, baby, Bader.
Boy.
Hey, baby.
Down at Busch Stadium.
Yeah, man. So this has been a great show, man.
Yeah.
Feels
Yeah,
good to be
appreciate
back
y'all
at
having me,
Smoke
man.
Session. You know, they got the Wi-Fi strong and everything.
good.
T-Rail.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You enjoy yourself, man?
I did. I had a great time. I
Yeah,
had
man.
a great
Please,
time. This was fun.
for everyone watching, even if you know for guys here, when the show's over with, share it with the people so we can get so many likes, more subscribers. We already at 100. We trying to get to 1,000 now.
Okay.
Set them goals. You
Gotta
know
do
what I'm
it,
saying?
man.
2 years strong. Keep on getting better and better.
Never lost.
Brian, third time
Yes,
around.
sir. Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yes, sir. Sadal, any last words for the people?
Power up on them, man.
Stan?
I would like to thank you all for tuning in this evening. Just remember to subscribe and click on the bell so that way when we go live or whatever we post on our YouTube page, you will be notified. It's been a great
Amen.
show. Had a great time. Browns in 5. KD ain't ish to me. And the Bulls. The sun will rise on the Bull Empire again.
But it'll come to the Lakers first.
Man, y'all had y'all chance.
And I am
Y'all
your
got
boy.
LeBron last year. If the sun ain't shining yet, I don't know what else.
Hey,
Right.
man, it ain't looking good, man. Rainy days.
And I am your boy, DJ Fred, a.k.a. Smooth. If it ain't Smooth, it ain't me. Make sure y'all follow us, man. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that. The Platform Sports Talk Show. We are your Wednesday night sports delight. Shouts out to Tiz once again for allowing us to be here at Smoke Session. We
Yes,
be
sir.
here every third Wednesday. And pretty soon we're going to hit up a rooftop again, too.
No, we not. No, we
Uh-oh,
not.
uh-oh.
Nuh-uh.
Look at
I'll
that.
be damned.
Bug City.
I'll be damned.
Better put on your buzz spray.
I'll be
Get you an
damn.
off-candle.
Oh, y'all was outside.
Oh, yeah.
That beekeeper suit
Downtown.
on.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna have
Rooftop.
a beekeeper suit
right.
on.
Rooftop action, baby.
What I don't understand is
Gotta
why the
look
hell
like
them
Deadpool.
bugs up that goddamn high? We up 19 floors.
Got the view of the arch right behind y'all, man. It was
Man,
dope.
it's beautiful.
I don't give a damn. We can get a green screen to put whatever we want behind us. Whatever we want. We could be broadcasting from outer space. I don't give a damn.
You gonna have them
We're
bugs.
now on the moon talking to KD. Talking about KD.
Right. So yeah, no buzz and no KD for Stan.
None.
But with that being said, when it's about sports,
It becomes our business.
Hey, and business just picked up.
stay smooth, my friends.
Power
Should
up
we
on
do
them.
a Facebook post show real quick? You think we should do that?
Okay.
Have a little fun, let
Why
loose
not?
a little bit. All right.
Why not?
Oh, yeah.
See us on Facebook.
Y'all better tune
Post show
in.
in 2 minutes. Peace.
That is raw and unedited.
Yeah.
Right.